Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. Just one day before the end of the week. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. It's good to see you guys. Don't know which camera I'm on. Don't know if I'm here or here. I'll just talk to this. Love seeing you guys in chat as always. Thank you to our regulars for joining. What's going on? Black Beauty, Nancy, Dustin, Maria G, Brandy, Tracy, Alan, D. Hannafan, D. Tone, Larry, LJ, Karen, Jeannie. Good to see you all. Don the Watcher, that goes for you as well. Justin, Katsaralian, Kilo, Samantha, Karen, Diane, David, LJ, Vicky. Good to see you guys. Always a pleasure. I hope you guys are having a nice little end to your week here. I think we have a good show lined up for you guys today, so excited to get talking to you guys, excited to see what you think. How's your week been? Did you guys get good sleep last night? I know I didn't. Does Harvey have the Meta glasses on? No. But I got a Meta Quest that I really want him to try out because I think it would be hilarious. Where's Harvey? Is he in a bad mood? No. Harvey's in a pretty good mood. What's going on, D-Tone? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What's going on, Clara? What's up, Irma? Good morning, AC. Pretty chill Thursday, huh? Mr. J, who farted? I don't know, but whoever smelt it dealt it, my man. Slatsy, good to see you. Brandon, good to see you. How's it going, LeVar? Don't bicker with Harvey, as long as Harvey doesn't bicker with me. Oh God, here we go. That looks like a Trump sigh. Can we switch? Oh no, never mind, okay. What's up, John Matthews? Good to see you. You want to see him try a MetaQuest? I was planning on having Harvey try it after the day's done tomorrow. Oh my God. Oh my God. What does that even say? Oh my God. Are you a relationship counselor between a donkey and an elephant?
You know what?
Yes, I know the symbols for the two parties. Good. That worries me.
So, what is going on in this world? I'm starting to love Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's like, did she change? Did I just misread? Or what? But she sounds like the most reasonable person in Congress right now. And I've heard her on a bunch of shows now. We're trying to get her on tomorrow. I hope she says yes.
AOC says it's about.
About what, Marjorie?
Yeah.
What? What'd she say?
Switch is about.
What?
AOC says that Marjorie wanted to run for senator in Georgia, and Trump shut it down, said no. And that she's gone, and ever since then, now she's gone on a revenge tour.
Well, you know, it's interesting, though, because she says she loves Donald Trump. And she says, I just don't agree with him on certain policies. So she declares love for Trump, but then she starts talking about all the things she disagrees with, and there are a lot. She disagrees with the government shutdown. She disagrees with what Trump has been saying the Republicans haven't come up. She says Republicans haven't come up with any health care plan, and she's outraged by it. She disagrees with the fact that we're giving $40 billion of aid to Argentina. She has now listed a series of things she disagrees with that are fundamental to Trump, but she still says she loves Trump. And I think both things can be true. So I don't know that that's it or not. I don't know that that's it or not. That's AOC's speculation. But whatever it is, you know, it's like, again, I don't know whether I just misread her, whether she is 2.0 or what, but she sounds like the most reasonable person in Congress to me in every way. So I'm just stunned. I'm really stunned. It really is just riveted me, and I watch her whenever I can. Okay, so there is a theory that Kim Kardashian is using her reality show, her Hulu reality show, to make excuses in case she doesn't pass the bar exam. Let me just say, I hope she does pass. But last week, the episode was, I was using AI and they were giving me all the wrong answers and I was flunking the practice tests. So that was last week. This week, she said, this week she said when she was studying for the bar exam, she was distracted because she got a letter from an inmate in a prison who said there was a hit out on her. So she was being distracted. So now there are some people in the office saying that these are all little excuses that are being dropped in the show. In the event she flunks, she can now point to things that made her flunk, which is very conspiratorial, but also very interesting. So there you go. She finds out tomorrow, 6 o'clock tomorrow Pacific time. Kim will find out, did she pass the bar exam or not? She finds out tomorrow at 6. We will know at 9 a.m. on Monday if she doesn't tell us beforehand, because it becomes public at 9 a.m. Monday. So I'm really interested in this, because if she passes, wow, it's a feat.
Get Derek in on this convo, please.
Derek is so upset. Derek so wants her to flunk. It's so ridiculous.
I don't think it is.
Oh, it's...
She's...
What's... Oh, you got to turn my mic down.
Mic down for Harvey, please.
Yeah, and Anakin too.
And Anakin too, please. They're down. You're down. Alrighty then. Yeah, guys, tomorrow I will get Harvey to try the MetaQuest. I don't know if we'll stream it, but I might record a video and it might go up on social. He has no idea about it yet, so.
What were you saying?
Nothing. Nothing. You'll find out.
Anyway, so yeah, it's a feat if she passes this exam. It's amazing if she does.
How was your morning?
It was okay.
Good swim?
Yeah, actually, I woke up and I thought, I'm not going to go to the gym today. And then I thought, oh God, if I don't go today, I'm going to regret it. And I started arguing with myself for 10 minutes and I went, and I'm so glad.
Good. Good on you.
I know.
I had a whole rant about that yesterday.
I had a whole argument about it. Whole argument about
Devil on your shoulder?
Huh?
Devil on your shoulder?
Yeah, but I went.
Are you missing your friends from the previous 5 a.m., 4 a.m. sessions?
No, my friends are gone because I go later now. It's got a whole new group of people. Got to make friends.
I know it's hard for you.
Got to make new friends. Miss my old friends. Timothée Chalamet wants to have, he's turning 30, so now he says he wants to have a baby. So if you were Kylie Jenner and you had a baby when you were in your early 20s, and you realize that when I'm in my 30s, I can kind of have a free adult life again, and I didn't really have that in my 20s because I had kids, would you want to have a baby with him and start brand new, and now you can't have a free adult life until you're in your 50s? I want to hear a poll on that. Should Kylie Jenner be excited or upset that Timothée wants to have a baby now? Because again, she was really young, and so she didn't experience, even though she's had all these privileges, she doesn't have that freedom that a 25-year-old would have. She had 2 kids. So now, when the kids are going to be grown in their 30s, she could have a free life. And now Timothy's saying, I want to have kids. So should she be excited or upset?
Define a free adult life in your 50s. What does that look like?
Now, what I'm saying is, I want a poll.
Okay, well, we're going to put up a
Kylie
poll.
Jenner.
But they've got
Kylie Jenner
they're putting
having more kids. Excited, upset. That's the poll.
Okay, they're putting it up.
That's the poll.
In the meantime, why don't you tell me what a free adult life in your 50s looks like?
I don't know.
Real quick, Harv, mic down again, please.
Mic down for Harvey and Anakin, please. In the meantime, let me know what you guys think Harvey should do on the MetaQuest. What do you think you'd be blown away by?
Well, I don't have it.
So I can set it up tonight. I don't think he even knows it exists, to be honest. But I do think it's a piece of technology he'll be kind of blown away by. Love you too, Brandon.
Okay. And we're going to have a meeting tomorrow morning with Seth. Stand up.
Sound up. Skyrim? No, what the hell is he gonna do on Skyrim? He's not gonna know up from down. It has to be like, he needs to be able to consume
What is Skyrim?
it. See, I told you exactly.
I don't know what Skyrim is.
I'm bringing in a cool piece of technology for you to try out tomorrow. And I think you're gonna be blown away, but I'm gonna, oh, but you're kind of crammed tomorrow. I'm hoping to show you this after like 4 p.m.
I want to get the hell out of here after 4 p.m.
I think you'll find this worth your time. I wouldn't burden you with it if I didn't think you wouldn't be interested. So we'll see. Meta, M-E-T-A, Quest. Look it up. English suites all the way. English suites all the way. Could do like, it's like a boxing thing I could put him in. Like he could watch some TV. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Among Us? No, he'll love it. I think like once he realizes he can use his hands with it, he'll be blown away. Anyway, you'll see.
Is this an AI thing?
You're really gonna like it. Kind of. I think it might be your new obsession, but I don't want to push all my chips on that bet.
Okay.
What do you guys want to talk about other than that? I will record a video. I don't know if we can stream it, but I promise to get a little video of it and his reaction. Promise.
Boy,
Put it up
this
on social.
Gold's Gym controversy with the transgender woman in
That
the
blew
men's
up.
room has been blowing up.
Yeah.
The interviews we did with them, it's blowing up on
Yeah.
social media. It's crazy.
Our TMZ Live episode, it's all anyone's talking about when we interviewed them.
It's crazy. These shoes, there is something defective about these laces.
Why haven't you just gotten rid of these already? Are these different?
No,
These are the different ones.
No, they're not.
The other ones were like...
they're exactly the same.
Okay, I'm just terrible memory then.
Anyway,
We can take our time today, if you can.
we can what?
Take our time today.
What do you mean take our time?
With stream.
We got a lot of exciting things planned. We're bringing new people in for our YouTube channel.
That's
We're
precisely
going to be
why.
presenting all sorts of new content. We got a lot of...
I don't want to reveal too much, but
No, but I got... there's a lot that's going on here.
it's...
That's really exciting.
If any of you are consistent followers of our YouTube channel, everything's about to change. And we're gonna do so many entertaining things. You'll see. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Keeps me up at night.
Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? What's on your mind?
Any David information?
No new David information. Again, I
What
know
is
you're
happening?
asking, but look, it's now November. This happened in early September. The body was found. And it's 2 months now, more than 2 months. And this is not simple. There's something that has complicated this in a big, big way. And again, I want to know what the toxicology shows. How did she die? Was it an overdose? Can they determine how she died? I don't know. But if it's undetermined, I got to tell you, that is a defense lawyer's dream. If this is undetermined and they can't figure it out, that is a defense lawyer's dream. So I don't know. Maybe they have determined it. Maybe they can say it's murder. Maybe they could say it's, well, homicide. Maybe they could say it's homicide, but maybe they say it's accidental. It's an OD. We don't know. The toxicology is going to be really important.
Plane crash.
Oh,
Kentucky plane
God.
crash.
That is just horrific. Where it looks like the wing fell off the plane on takeoff. I mean, that is just horrific. How does that happen? How does that happen? And I mean, you know, it's really interesting about the media that they pearl clutch a lot. A lot of people in traditional media pearl clutch it. How could you show such and such? How could you show so and so? And then they show plane crashes where you watch people die.
Yeah.
And they've shown, I can think of like 6 plane crashes in the last year that have been on a loop on all of the traditional outlets where, and I'm not saying we haven't, but it's the pearl clutching that's bullshit. That, you know, when you see, where was that plane? Was it in India where it went down the runway and it went right into the wall and exploded?
What the hell?
And then the plane that, the plane in India was the one, it looks like there might have been sabotage inside the cockpit where it kind of lost power and then slammed into a building and 200 plus people died. And they kept showing that over and over. So it's the hypocrisy of the media where they pearl clutch when they see certain things that somebody else does, and then they're showing 270 people dying over and over and over, quickly. So before the relatives know, because it's something they get into, that they're watching these plane crashes on a loop over and over. It's such hypocrisy. I think it's one of the reasons, especially traditional media, they've just lost their credibility.
Nancy Pelosi officially retiring.
Well, she should. She's in her 80s, I believe. And I think she is. How old's Nancy Pelosi? I think she's like 82.
I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room.
She's 85. And a lot of people say the most powerful, effective speaker ever in Congress, Speaker of the House. So she's had an amazing career. I mean, again, this is a woman who raised a bunch of kids and then decided to get into politics. And she ends up soaring to the top. And then not only soaring to the top, but being the most powerful speaker in the history, and maybe effective in the history of America.
Also the most powerful stock trader, coincidentally.
And that too. And that's a fair criticism of Nancy Pelosi and of Congress.
It's my one gripe.
And well, it's a big gripe. It's a big gripe. You know, hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
And
it's not just the right that's doing it.
no, it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
She staked her claim. Stuck her claim? I don't know what the correct term is.
I'm really thinking that socialism is going to catch fire among people under 30 where elections are going to now turn.
It has been.
All over the country. But
it's been
a
on
lot
fire
of people
for a
are
while.
still, well, no, it hasn't so much. I mean, there have been a few here and there. But now the question is next year, when people run, what's going to happen? And that's the big deal. What's going to happen, because every seat in the House is up, and a third of the seats in the Senate are up. So what's going to happen with the socialist movement? Is it going to be a big thing? My gut tells me yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge thing because you interviewed the Gen Zers yesterday. There's a huge imbalance of huge wealth disparity.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's the wrong way of looking at it.
Why?
Well, give me
Why?
one country where it's worked, and then we'll talk. Name the
Socialism?
country. Huh?
Socialism?
Yeah.
Hasn't worked in a lot of countries.
It
in
hasn't
many,
worked in
actually,
any
in any
country.
country. But
Any
I think,
country.
but I think there's a medium to where we can implement
Here's the problem.
ideologies
Here's
of
the problem.
socialism while
It's
not
like,
becoming a socialist
there's
society.
an inequality in this country when it comes to money. Yeah, and there's always been. There have always been
But
really
not
rich.
to this extent.
It doesn't matter.
It does. There's a big difference.
The Rockefellers, when they were worth $100 million in the 1930s or 40s or whenever, That's the equivalent of person worth billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars today. They were insanely wealthy. It's all relative.
Your rent was $100 a month, dude.
But that's not because of billionaires, guys.
No,
See, that's the thing.
but
It's not because of billionaires.
You want to go back to the 20? You want to go back to?
Did you say you want to go back to the 20s?
No, but
Is that when you think he was in college in the 20s?
No, what I don't want to do is, it's like you think by telling Jeff Bezos he has to give up some of his money, which is weird to say
No,
to somebody.
I just think that Trump should stop giving trillions of dollars worth of tax cuts to his Wall Street buddies.
I agree.
That's what it is.
But that's not what it is.
But that's...
No, Billie Eilish is saying, you guys are, let me do it, Billie Eilish. You guys are billionaires. Why? It's like, why? Because we made the money. You know, it's like, don't ask a
because
question
they
like
fucked
that.
over the middle and lower working classes to get that money.
Did they?
That's why. Yes, they
Okay,
absolutely
what
did.
exactly did they do?
I could,
What-
if I had to list off every single thing, I'd be here for weeks.
Name 5.
Okay, how about shitty minimum wages for lower working class?
Are
How
they
about
paying? Oh, stop. Let's talk about that. Are they paying minimum wage? Are they violating the
the
law? Are they
federal
paying?
minimum wage? But consumer sentiment is at an all-time low, while market sentiment is
So
at an all-time
change
high
the
because
law
insiders
and
are pumping
raise the
billions of
minimum
dollars
wage.
into the market.
Change the law and raise the minimum wage. The problem with that is that
Harvey,
if
the cost of living is at an
Guys,
all-time
let me
high.
just-
No one can afford a house.
I know they said that when I was.
The Fed, no, everywhere. The Fed is cutting interest rates. The Fed is cutting interest rates, but working class people are having to take out high interest loans, which eventually they're going to default
And
on.
that's happened
because
that's happened since I was 20. So let's talk about minimum
God,
wage.
this
Let's
is
talk about
crazy.
minimum wage because you could change that with the federal government. And there have been proposals to raise the minimum wage to $20 an hour and all, and I get it. The problem you got with it is this, that yeah, you're helping certain people, but you're also hurting a lot of people because small businesses can't afford to pay at a point. They just can't afford to live. They have profit margins. My dad owned a liquor store, and he was making pennies on the dollar. And the idea, you know, and he had a couple of employees, and you know, the more he had to pay, you know, you should have a fair minimum wage, but at a point he has to just cry uncle that he can't do it because he couldn't make the money. And then if my dad's liquor store closes, then the people he had hired are suddenly unemployed and they're making no money. So the question is, at what point do you raise minimum wage where it helps without killing small
it's not
businesses
just about-
and then screwing up the unemployment rate? So that's the problem with it. Okay, so that's minimum wage. What's your next thing?
What about the erosion of labor rights? What about
Hold on.
running
Okay,
monopolies on
we'll talk about
pharmaceutical
it.
companies?
Let's talk about it. The erosion of labor rights. So here's
You
what I would
mentioned
say.
Jeff Bezos. What about the Amazon factory workers
Here's what I would
who
say
aren't
about-
allowed bathroom breaks without risk of getting fired?
Okay, hold on. Well, that's wrong. That's just wrong.
That's not wrong. There's so many,
Yeah,
a lot of documented cases
But now
proving
the
that.
question is that true? That he said you'll get fired if you go to the bathroom?
Of course not, because he can't say that.
Is
but
it true?
there have been
Is it true?
That's not my argument.
Okay. So let's talk about labor rights for just a second. So Jackson's raising labor rights. So when I was in my 20s,
My God.
there was a big movement in the United States to really, actually in my teens, there was a big movement to strengthen labor unions, and they did. And it worked really well for a long time. And labor unions were getting power, and they were helping people. And then they started feeling their oats. So now you look at a place, for example, Hollywood, where labor unions started really enforcing, you know, their view on things, and it became so expensive because of what they were doing that, and not just them. I mean, it was the state government and the local government as well. But labor unions were a big part of it. Guess what happened? These studios started fleeing Hollywood. and they started producing everywhere else.
You're talking about
So
one
they're-
industry in the entire U.S. economy.
Well, let's
it's
talk
not
about
indicative of the
New
entire.
York City then,
Okay.
because one of the reasons prices
I'm glad
are
you actually brought New
one
York
of the
City up.
reasons prices are so high in New York City. You try to build anything in New York City, the cost of everything you have to pay, and I wish I could say what I'm going to say, but there are stories about having to grease certain people in some cases.
And why? And who are those people?
Construction.
Okay, that's not. You know what I'm saying. Who are those people
And
that you have to
sometimes
grease?
government.
Aha.
Yeah.
And who in the government?
Those are just
Who in the
stories.
government?
I'm not saying
who
it's
in
true.
the government? And who in construction?
I don't have the name. I'm not going to give
And
you
what,
names.
but what positions of power
But
do
then
they
the
hold?
point is, then the
no,
point.
but you're
no,
blowing
no.
past
No, then
something
the
that
point
is going to
it just
capsize your argument.
and the legal things that are done of getting permits and hiring certain people to do certain things and environmental things and everything else. It's like they said, "Fuck this! I'm out of here. We'll build in New Jersey." And listen, I'm not saying that. See, what happens in life is somebody has a good idea and they move the ball forward and it's really a good idea. And then they fuck it up by saying, I'm just going to push that ball as far as I can push it. And they go so radically to one side or the other that it messes everything up. And then the other side completely overreacts. And that's what happens with everything. It happens in politics, it happens in economics, it happens all the time. That people have a good idea and they employ it, and then they just push it way too far. And then it starts to backfire.
Well, you bring up real estate. How about companies like BlackRock running monopolies on commercial and just general real estate?
Well, monopolies are illegal.
How about buying up single-family homes by the billions and billions of dollars across the country, raising the cost of living and also the price of actual homes in general? What about that?
Well,
that's how billionaires are fucking over the country.
There have been developers for decades and decades and
decades. It's not developers. It's hedge funds buying up all the real estate across the country.
What's the difference between?
Because developers develop there's a difference. I'm talking about hedge funds and people with a lot of money, and you're talking about developers, which
developers
actually
have a lot of money. They buy land, they build houses, and they charge what
But
they
I'm
can
not talking
charge.
about like a Rick Caruso. I'm talking about hedge funds and companies like BlackRock.
What's the difference? And Charles is saying it too.
Right,
What's the difference?
Because
what
a
you're saying,
developer,
Jackson, is
because
what you're upset about is who's making the money. But what's the difference?
That's not what I'm upset about.
When the house is being, well, you said the house is being developed.
Yeah.
No matter what, right?
Right.
What you're upset about is that there's a hedge fund behind the development, as opposed
It's driving up the price by double
to a
the cost.
single owner of a company.
Yeah.
But what difference does that make to you? As the buyer of the house, what difference does that make to you?
A developer like Rick Caruso will have substantially less equity than an entire hedge fund like BlackRock will.
Ugh.
Oh, I thought he was groaning at me, but he's groaning at something else.
What do you mean we'll have less equity?
Yes, Rick Caruso has less money than BlackRock, is what I'm saying,
I want to see the
for lack of a
list.
better word.
But, so
And
you are
BlackRock
upset
has
about
more-
who's making the money.
I'm not really upset about who's making the money.
You're upset because
I'm upset because
a hedge fund that already has a lot of money is making more money. But that's every business.
and making single-family homes more unaffordable.
Now, if you're saying the hedge fund is going to charge more than Rick Caruso does, then now you're talking about what you're upset about is the price of the house, which that's fine. You can have that conversation.
It's lining the pockets of billionaires
But
what I'm
who
upset about
cares
is
who's-
that billionaires are lining their own pockets by fucking with the
But
lives of single
everybody
families.
lines their own pockets.
Okay, but
Every developer. All right.
And
so
fair
take,
enough,
so
but it
take
reaches a
Rick
point
Caruso out
where
of
it
it.
becomes
Take
unethical.
Hedge fund out of it. It's a guy named Jim who's got a building company, and he's bought 3 tracts of land, and he's going to build 3 houses.
That's fine.
He's lining his pockets.
Yeah.
Hey, Jackson, if you
And if you ask Jim,
overprice a house,
2v1, okay.
if you have 100 buyers, but then you overprice a house, what's going to happen to that house? Is that house going to sell?
No, if there's 100 buyers all bidding on it at the same time, the
you know
price
who
is going to be driven
Adam
up.
Smith was?
Adam Smith, tell me. Who's Adam Smith?
Adam Smith is the best explainer of capitalism.
Okay.
And talked about the concept of supply and demand. And if there is a demand for housing and there is a supply, it's going to find its own level. So if somebody overprices a house, and then somebody doesn't overprice a house and prices it at the right level, and you've got 5 buyers, where are those 5 buyers migrating? To the overpriced house or to the house that's reasonably
But you're
priced?
taking my argument into a different area.
No, I'm asking a question. Which one do they go to? So if a billionaire buys a development and then decides to gouge, but there are other houses available at a lesser price that are equal in size and value and everything else, are they going to buy the billionaire's place?
No, they're going to buy the one that's
Or is the billionaire going to have to lower
cheaper.
the price based on supply and demand?
Billionaire would have to lower the price because obviously the people looking for those single-family homes are going to go with a more cost-effective option.
Now notice, I can win an argument and choose lunch at the same time.
I don't see how you won my argument.
Well, I don't think you've made a single point.
I'm saying that hedge
I don't
funds,
think you made a
because you're not
single
letting
point.
me, I'm saying that hedge funds have a strong foothold in commercial real estate and real estate across the country in general when it should be more
But so what? If
B2B.
If it's still priced at the same level, you know what?
It's not priced at the same level.
Oh, but then if it's not,
The
supply-
housing market is
if-
completely and utterly fucked
you know
because
what?
of these billionaires.
My parents bought their house when I was a kid
In
for
what year?
$20,000, and
Yeah.
that house today is worth $482,000. I looked.
Yes, but name one, like, no American has 480
How does a chicken burrito sound to you?
Little to no Americans have $480,000 lying around and even
Well, they're not
a
gonna buy
high yield
cash. But
savings
not
account.
from a
That's what a
developer.
mortgage is for.
That's a house that was a tract house that my parents
Bought in what year,
I
dude?
understand that, but it's gone up to 482. And 482 is
And
what
why?
people are paying.
I
because-
saw the other day the house that my parents bought when
Apples
I
and
was
oranges.
10 years old. It's the same thing.
It's
Like,
not
it
the
goes
same
up.
thing,
They
because
paid
they-
$100,000 for it
You could work
a
minimum
minute,
wage
they
at
paid 100, you
McDonald's
were
in the
rich.
1920s.
in
and
1976.
His cousin was Junior Marvin.
That has nothing to do with it.
In
Because it was Junior Marvin.
1979, I bought my house for $64,000. It was a trailer,
the
actually.
$100,000 house is now
the cost of living
$4
was
million.
lower. The rate of taxes
wait,
was
wait,
lower.
did you hear that?
Oh my God.
It's $4 million?
Or $3 million, I think.
Wow.
I looked it up the other
Well,
day.
that's even bigger.
Yeah.
The cost of living was lower. There were lower interest rates. You could actually make an affordable wage working a minimum wage
My parents
job.
struggled back then.
Yeah,
They struggled
like
back
people
then.
weren't
Don't tell me
struggling
it was
back
easy.
then.
I'm
Like,
not. You guys are under the impression that Gen Z wants to change.
Guys, when
The
I
government
when
to
I
get free
when I was
handouts
when
and
I
everything just
became
comes
when I
easy.
became a lawyer,
Jackson, just say what it is you're upset about. You want there to be sort of a cap on you. You have in your mind an amount of money that should be enough for someone, and once they reach that, or once a company reaches that number, they should just stop making money. They should stop making money, right? I'm just trying
I'm
to
not saying.
understand.
Listen, I'm not.
I don't.
Babcock-
Hold
What's
on.
the motivation?
I don't know that I have the right idea. Is that what? I mean,
That's not
what
the
I'm-
right idea. But these companies have gotten to a point where they've become so rich, where they can lobby politicians into their positions of power to change laws so they can continue fucking over the working class. That's
you're
my
saying
point.
fucking
And I'm-
over the
Always,
working
there have
and I'm
always
not-
been
and I'm not
lobbyists.
saying
Even
there's a
before the
certain-
rise of the
hang on a sec.
billionaires,
Let me make
there
my
were
point clear.
lobbyists.
I'm not saying that there is a certain amount of money where it should be capped off and then companies cannot make any more money other than that. But I'm saying there needs to be a more strict form of regulation so that these companies cannot use their money to incentivize politicians to make things harder
Okay,
for
now
the
you're talking
lower
about
working
That's called
classes.
politics. They've always had
But he's
lobbyists.
saying, but you have an issue with lobbyists. By the way, long before the rise of the billionaires, there were lobbyists. There were lobbyists.
I'm aware of that.
As
but
long
it's
as there's
gotten
been
out of
Congress, there have been
hand.
lobbyists.
How do you think
It has
gun,
gotten-
how do you think why do you think there's no gun control? Because the
Because the
NRA
NRA
is
are lobbying.
incredibly powerful.
Yes, the NRA are lobbying congressmen into their positions of
And
power.
they have a lot of money.
Let me
They're paying-
talk to you.
and
Let me tell
they're-
you
and they're
something.
paying for their
Let
campaigns.
me tell you something. J.D. Vance was lobbied into the vice presidential seat by Peter Thiel to empower Palantir, who is now working with NVIDIA.
Okay.
And what they're doing is they are taking and running a monopoly on all of your data, your emails, your phone calls, your text messages, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything. They are building psychological profiles on you and running a monopoly on that data to build and
What does that have
research
to do-
ways
What does
where
that
they
have to do with
could.
billionaires?
And
It has-
houses.
Everyone is being controlled. And that,
But they're not being controlled by billionaires. The NRA, they're not billionaires. They're powerful.
I feel like I'm talking to a brick
They're
wall.
powerful. Lobbyists don't count. You don't need to be billionaires for lobbyists. What you need is that grassroots and enough money to buy off Congress. And that's what they've done, and they've done it very effectively. And that
needs to stop.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with billionaires.
It does,
No,
because
it
it's
doesn't.
billionaires who are lobbying
No,
these...
they're not. Billionaires are a small part of it. The NRA is not billionaire-based. The teachers' union is not billionaire-based. Labor unions are not billionaire-based. And they all have strong, powerful lobbies in Congress. And the tobacco industry had, huge power for a long time.
Those unions exist so that the people within those unions can't capitulate to the
flag so we can do the show.
No, I'm not waving the white flag on this.
You should.
This is what we're
gonna
voting for.
We're going to do either a tuna burger, which is, by the way, delicious.
From where?
Hop Daddy.
Okay.
Or a chicken burrito.
Hey, I have your poll. Should Kylie be excited or upset that Timothée wants a baby?
What you say? What they say?
What do you think they said?
I think they should say upset, but they probably said excited. What they say?
Excited, 64%, 64 to 36.
Really? Good luck.
I want to sit down and have like a formal debate with you when I'm not on like 4 hours of sleep.
I don't like friendly debates.
Formal debate.
We just had one and you lost.
Unions are a joke today. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Okay.
How about this? Whatever effect Mamdani has on New York, that'll prove my point.
Yeah.
It'll either make it or break it. So let's see what he does.
Good luck with government-run supermarkets.
That is true. I actually agree with him on that.
Listen,
Okay.
Good luck with government-run supermarkets.
I know. Maybe it'll work for the first time ever. Who knows?
if it'll work. If it works, it works. I would just rather not.
I'm not asking for
not
free
have the
things.
experiment in the largest
city.
The cost of living has never been higher and consumer sentiment has never been lower. But market sentiment is
people
high.
have spoken.
The market has never been higher than it is now.
democracy.
And it's because of market manipulation and all of these laws being changed by congressmen and politicians.
Okay. What are we starting with? We got
I'm
problems.
spinning plates here.
Who do we have here?
We don't yet. That's the problem.
Andrew Scott believes I'm a moron.
We shouldn't do it until we get somebody.
We can move on to Timothée.
Katsarilian agrees with me, but Andrew Scott thinks I'm a moron.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I lied to you.
I'm not upset. Harvey, do you own a belt?
Do I own a belt? Yes, and I don't wear it. I hate belts. And these pants are fine. These pants are not. No, these are fine. I don't know why are you asking me that today?
They're asking.
I'm not, because I'm not pulling my pants up today. What?
Cowboys.
I don't want to do that for a.
Really? Because everyone's been going.
If they want to, it's fine. It's kind of a downer for.
Well, yeah, it is, but.
Do Michael Jackson. I'd do Michael Jackson and Timothée Chalamet. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna do more homework, Harvey.
You should watch.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
The Ted Bundy documentary is great. It's really crazy. Really crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Thank you, Drago.
Okay.
From the Chalamet
Vogue interior.
Babe, I hope I do
reviews.
make a couple $1 million, but if it ever reaches $1 million, if it ever reaches $1 billion, you can be damn sure I got charities opened up.
Now you're acting like billionaires don't give money to charity.
Okay, let's go.
I wasn't trying to make a sweeping generalization.
I don't understand. He's saying, but he named a celebrity, but they're not naming it. Oh. All right. So some celebrity was bragging about not having kids and how much time it afforded them to do other stuff. Chalamet and his friend turned to each. Oh, I see. You're quoting that. Chalamet and his friend turned to each other like, "Holy blank! Oh my God, bleak." You know, some people can't have children or are never in a position, but he does believe procreation is the reason we're here. I see. So the only quote from him is yes, children.
Well, wait a minute. Yes, children. Well, but that's what he said. It's
The only thing he said, that's the,
so he said that could be it. So children could be in the radar. Why are we reading the whole thing?
yeah, I don't think we need to read all this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's do this. Okay. Here we go.
No, because it's weird.
Here we go.
Timothée Chalamet has a new project in mind. And this one, Kylie Jenner will be very interested in because that project,
She will be a major participant.
if things work out that way, the project he wants to work on is a family. He did an interview with Vogue where it was all about sort of how Timothée views the world, the universe, according to Timothée, they said. And one of the things he talked about was wanting to have a family. He said the whole purpose of life is to procreate. And he said that he told the author of the article.
That's a weird statement. It is a necessity to have procreation.
He does acknowledge to Vogue, he said, look, I understand that there are people who can't afford to and that it's not something they can do.
Or just can't.
Or just can't. He said, but if you are able to, to him, he feels like that's what it's all about.
That's very musky.
I think this is huge.
That's very.
for,
It is a little
That's
kind of
very musky.
It does sound very Elon Musk.
This is kind of huge for Timothée, though. I mean, we all kind of wondered, you know, we haven't seen him with Stormy at all. So we don't know kind of how he has been
Yeah.
a father figure to Kylie's kids. I guess she has the 2 kids. And so him saying that he is kind of feeling the pressure, you know, Zendaya's engaged. They're obviously co-stars on Dune. He says his sister just had a baby. He's coming up on 30 too, feeling the pressure of being a dad soon.
Here's the rub. There's a rub here. So Kylie Jenner had her kids when she was in her early 20s. So these kids are going to be fully cooked by, I don't know, in her later 30s.
Right. Does she want to start it all over again?
Then she has freedom in her life for really the first time in her adult life. That she has real freedom.
But her kids are still
I know,
young enough.
But what
my
I'm
best
saying
friend.
is, by the time she's 36, 37, those kids are going to be adults. So she will then have to she'll be able to experience freedom when she's still young. If she has another go-round now,
It's not too late yet.
I didn't say it's too late.
No, I mean, it's not too late. I know what you're talking about.
She is
but
not
she's
lived
not that far gone from those.
She'll be 50.
How
She'll
old
be
is Stormy?
50.
Kylie's
is
hardly
Stormy?
tied down. Stormy's like what, 5?
How old is Stormy?
She's like 6,
How old is
7.
Stormy?
No.
7?
7.
Okay, she's
Okay,
7
so
years
she's
old.
lived 7
So
years
11
of life.
That's
And
not-
how old is Kylie?
Kylie is what, 30?
She's probably
How old is Kylie?
28.
28. 28.
So when she's
Wow,
39,
okay.
the kid's going to be an adult. And she can then experience a free life still in her 30s.
She's still experiencing a
No,
free
It
life
seems
now.
like all you want to do is just get rid of the kids.
No,
Like, I swear, get them
yeah.
out of here.
You talked to Siobhan in our office about counting because she probably X's the calendar.
So,
Oh my god.
Well, no, I mean, but
if her and
there's a
Timothée end up
lot of
hitting it off,
responsibility
then
that goes
she's having
with
a
it.
kid with someone that she's like
So
really
now she's
in love
going to do
with.
it again when she's
or he moves on and he ends up having the kid with someone else.
could be.
Dibs.
There you
I
go.
just think it's a weird
Easy.
I think it's a weird thing to say. The purpose in life is to procreate.
That is kind of crazy for him.
It's a weird thing to say because it's very
It's
Elon
not
Musk.
weird. There are a lot of people who feel that way.
I know, but what about people who can't have kids?
Then,
Right.
by
they-
the way, some
do-
of those people feel
He
that way because
acknowledges
it's
that.
and they go through depression.
But do they have no purpose in life?
He doesn't mean there's no other purpose to life. I mean, he's working.
think you're taking it
come
too
on,
deep.
You're taking it a little too literal.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline in Los Angeles. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer that Timothée and Kylie would procreate. Have you seen them on the red carpet together? Their body language doesn't lie. These two have had plenty of practice making a baby. Now, the only thing that would delay a little Timothée would be his plans of being one of the greats, meaning he has to win that Oscar before he can install that car seat.
That's not you. Come
that's
on.
funny.
The Oscar winners have kids.
Wait a minute, real quick, Jackson, we put a poll up on our live stream about Kylie, whether she would be excited or upset about having a baby with Timothée at this point. And what was the poll?
Over 60% were saying that she should be excited.
So 40% of the people agree with me.
No.
Okay.
Money is not an
Oh,
issue for
good.
Kylie and Timothée. It only matters if she. The only thing that matters if she wants more kids is the effect it will have on her body.
But money is not freedom when you have kids. There are still all these responsibilities. You can't say that. You think Kim Kardashian isn't affected by raising her kids?
No, what I will say, Kim
Less.
Kardashian,
Less. When
a
it is
little bit
true that
less,
if
but what I
you are
will say is
well-to-do-
compared to other wealthy celebrity parents, she is very involved with her children. She's a really good mom.
you have the same challenges as far as raising a
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
about
it is
the
easier.
child.
But that's what I'm talking about. It consumes.
But it
you.
is easier.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked. What do you
Of course
think
it's easier.
If you have nannies.
No, of course it's easier.
If you're not worried about how you're going to feed that child the
I know
next week.
people
Like,
in West
obviously,
LA who
money
think
helps.
that the nannies are the mother.
And that's where
messed up.
it is messed up, but that's where you can argue that having more money makes it easier to parent.
It does.
Because
You don't
it
have-
does make it easier. I
Do
mean,
you
it
understand how much more stressful it
I
is on a parent who doesn't know how they're going to feed that child next
I'm
week?
Yeah.
agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's still, if you're doing it right, there's a lot of responsibility.
Absolutely.
Could feed
There's
them easier if the
always
cost of
a lot
living was lower.
The
responsibility.
bigger takeaway is Timothée Chalamet is sounding like Elon Musk.
wait, why?
We just talked about it. God, what's going
Where
on
does
with
he,
you today?
he totally checks out. When we're actually shooting a segment
no,
for the show,
I gotta be honest.
he's like,
totally
I'm
checked
on
out.
4 hours of sleep. I'm not doing too hot.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Season 4 of Monster
Yeah.
have the theme. The character, at least.
Okay.
Looks like it's going to be Eileen Wuornos.
Oh.
And Sarah Paulson is in talks to play. According to
Safe
Verizon.
shot. Wade Robson.
Wait a minute. Sarah Paulson is, in talks to play her.
Eileen Wuornos,
Yeah.
in Monster. That'll be good.
That's awesome.
Netflix just did released a doc on her too. I was going to watch that.
By Joe Berlinger, and I think it's by Joe. No, I'm not sure if it's by Joe or not, because I saw it promoted. I just finished the Bundy tapes, and I saw that
the Bundy tapes
documentary.
are good.
The Bundy tapes, great.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I just saw the promo for that on Netflix, so I'm going to watch that. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it next.
Yeah.
Speaking of
The Netflix didn't work last night. I was going to start it last
Oh,
night.
it's down?
Fucking TV doesn't work half the time.
documentaries, that special that we were talking about a few weeks ago.
We're not talking about that right now.
Okay, so no one knows about it yet.
Nobody knows.
Okay,
about it
cool.
yet.
Okay,
But it's amazing.
it is. It is amazing.
It is amazing. What's C? Oh, what's D? Excuses. Yeah. Where is? Let's do. Is that D1?
Well, we should do B. We've only done A2.
What's B?
B is Dallas Cowboy. Death is B1. Meghan Markle.
Okay, let's do that.
Matt Crock's doing a live shot. Do you want to yap for 3 more minutes? Or do you want to go to Megan?
Sure, we'll talk. Pharma exec speak on.
Out of place when you go to England
RFK
because you're
Jr.
American.
said today that
I do a little bit,
poverty
yeah.
is responsible for obesity. Poverty. I think there is
kind of
some
agree.
truth to that.
Yeah.
There is absolutely some truth to that.
I don't think it's the direct cause, but
Well, it's like, you go find a healthy grocery store in
Yeah.
an impoverished area.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a hard time. So that's absolutely true.
yeah.
But also healthy food is very expensive.
And healthy food is very
Whole
expensive.
Foods is out of this world. Erewhon is out of this world.
Oh, Erewhon's ridiculous. Erewhon's not even in the game.
Well, I feel like at least at Whole Foods and Erewhon, there are healthier options.
Erewhon
than,
is
like,
absurd.
Yeah.
Everyone's known for smoothies that are like thousands of calories.
Yeah, $100 and $100.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it
Everyone's
is like
not even in the game. But part of it is that, but part of it too is just the fast food culture.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
I mean,
It's
like
cheap and quick.
McDonald's, for example.
I also, honestly, it's also good.
Yes.
It's
no,
just-
delicious,
And
sure.
It's addictive.
It's just good, and you got to resist it if to maintain some level of health.
When was the last time you had a nice McDonald's meal?
Let me say, when I was at the University, I did a graduate work for literally just a summer at University of Wisconsin in Madison. I lived off of McDonald's hamburgers. I had 7 McDonald's burgers a day.
Good God,
7?
Harvey.
7?
And
When?
I was thin.
How old were you?
21.
Harvey, a McDonald's
I
burger.
kinda relate.
Actually, it's not that much.
Sometimes-
250 calories.
I just
Yeah.
craved it, and that's all I ate.
What
Yeah.
was it? A cheeseburger, a double cheeseburger?
Regular cheeseburgers.
Okay, 310 calories for a cheeseburger at McDonald's. It's actually not that
So that's
bad.
about.
Harvey,
Reformulated.
OWTA got some media
Mine was
pickup.
like 40 cents or 50 cents or something. What?
OWTA got some media pickup.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
By who?
The former LA police chief, Patrick Jordan, discussed it on his live stream last night, and he seems to agree with you.
Wow, that's
There we
cool.
go. Hang on, let me look this up.
Something.
Out,
What?
What a,
Wait,
You don't
Michael,
believe the
Michael,
burger
Michael, Michael.
story?
You were super
You want to
psyched
see something? Come here.
before it happened.
Come here.
Okay. Yo, Devin, bring your mic.
Mic down.
Right there, it's right there.
Oh, God.
Mic
oh,
down.
Mike down.
Oh,
Wow.
here you go.
Whoa.
He's going to go back and tell Devin,
Can I film this? Yeah, he said mic down, mic down, mic down, please.
Don't fucking talk when I'm talking. Eric, Dylan.
You know, you probably know this, but AOL did a article on it.
I know, I
you
saw
that. Yeah. What is that?
Because when we termited the house,
Wow! Damn! There's nothing I'm trying.
Oh, we're going over.
That's. Nice one.
Okay.
Couldn't charge it at home. What?
What? It's this shoe. These shoes suck.
So you don't charge anything in your house?
Your shoes suck. Well,
Yo, Lucas, how much would you let those go for?
Make them an offer.
Oh, well, I don't know if they'd fit. Well, sure. How much?
I might wear those.
150.
I might wear those.
good deal.
Okay, here we go.
It's not
Those are
bad.
genuine Tims.
Depends on if they fit me or not.
Wine Timberland.
The SOT is what? The dispatch?
Oh, no. Small step to your left, please.
It doesn't take direction very well. Do you want to take a step to your left, Harvey? God damn.
Well, I'm right by Timberland.
So what?
You're wearing them.
He doesn't need any more space, Lucas.
No, we're good. Here we go.
The NFL is dealing with a sudden and tragic loss of one of their players this morning. Marshawn Nealand. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Well, the NFL is dealing with the sudden and tragic loss of one of their players this morning. Marshawn Kneeland, who played for the Dallas Cowboys, and really, sadly, had like a big play just on Sunday in their game, is dead. And we found out this morning that he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in a very bizarre tale late last night in Frisco, Texas. And the young man who was in his, what, Mike, second year?
Second year. Only 24 years old.
24 years old. But clearly, from what his girlfriend was telling police last night, he has had a history of mental illness, and it led to him taking his life last night after some interaction with police.
Yeah, so at 10:39 p.m., there was a call made.
I think we actually have.
Oh, do we have some
okay.
of this dispatch? Here it is.
We're talking to the girlfriend. She's trying to call his agent, but we're trying to get him to call him first. But she's saying he is armed and has a history of mental illness, and her quote was, "He will end it all."
They just received a text from him, a group text from him saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare. We have a lieutenant calling in from Plano advising that the NFL is calling Plano PD, and the subject is texting his family goodbye.
Oh.
Yeah, so what we learned happened was at 10:39 p.m., police get a phone call essentially saying that they were trying to pull him over. There was a police chase. He was able to evade them. They lost him for a few minutes. They find his car crashed, but he's not in it.
Why were they chasing him?
Were they trying to follow him because of the...
No, not because of that.
Violation?
Yeah, so it was a traffic violation. Speeding. So it starts as a regular traffic stop. They try and pull him over. They lose him. They find his vehicle, then crashed a few minutes later. He's not in the car. The police set a perimeter up. They use drones. They use canines. And it takes them almost 3 hours. And they ultimately find a heat signature coming from a portable toilet. And sadly, it was too late. He had taken his own life, seemingly.
God. It's unclear whether there was somehow the girlfriend knew.
Yeah, because clearly the girlfriend was in communication with Marshawn, and it seems the family was too, and he was basically saying goodbye. And they told the police, "Hey, he's armed," and the family knew seemingly that this could happen.
You know, it really
incredibly young age.
It really shows something that's about mental illness, that you think that you see somebody off the rails and that's the signal. Here, this guy literally performed his job
He scored
really
a touchdown,
No,
it was actually Monday and Monday Night
it was a
Football.
Monday night game, that's right.
He scored a touchdown. It's like,
and from the outside, it looks like
you would
this
say,
guy.
you would say this was a high moment for him.
Yeah, right. Just like what you want to achieve in your career. He's on the Dallas Cowboys. He's a millionaire. You think he has everything, but it's not always the case.
No, it's really, it's sad.
Hi, Alex Plank, Beverly Hills, California. I just first of all want to say my heart goes out to his friends and his family. I think this goes to show that we really never do know who is struggling, because he did seem to be on top of the world. You know, he, as you said, scored his first NFL touchdown this week for the Cowboys. And, you know, I know personally sometimes when you get a career thing or a personal thing that you've always dreamed of, you know, the thing that you would think would maybe heal you, it doesn't. And so I know Marshawn lost his mother earlier this year, and the NFL is very demanding. So he must have been struggling a whole lot more than any of us would have known, you know?
The NFL has said, obviously, they are providing counseling to any of the players who need it. But you think about, like, and this is a far secondary thing. Obviously, his family is dealing with this, but all of his teammates, who many of them, I'm sure, were friends, and now how do they go out and play a football game this weekend, you know?
Yeah.
No, let it play out.
Okay. Mental illness doesn't... Can you hear me? Harvey?
Well, that
just reading comments about this.
Hang on a second.
What happened?
The Cowboys are up.
Pickup?
Is this a video pickup?
Yes. Cowboys don't play this weekend.
It's a bye week.
Very little. Yeah, you know, the NFL has said obviously they're going to provide counselors to any players who want that or need that, but you just wonder how Marshawn's teammates, some of them I'm sure were friends, and now they have to
deal
continue
with
this
it.
season and go play football knowing that they've lost one of their comrades this way.
Okay. Okay. Okie dokie.
People are kind of blaming this on CTE.
I don't know. I mean, was
man.
he? I guess you could have gotten into high school even. It's possible. Does CTE develop that quickly in somebody that young? I don't know the answer to
I
that.
think it gets worse the more you play the sport. But yeah, they're just essentially saying that mental illness doesn't discriminate regardless of what your job is or how much money you have.
Remember the teacher that was shot by her 6-year-old student?
I think so, yeah.
It was a big story
Yeah?
a year or so ago. She just got a $10 million jury award.
Holy crap.
Huh.
I didn't have that much money at 6 years old. That's a
Well,
joke.
the parents are responsible. But, it's actually true. You didn't know this maybe. But sometimes people depending on the circumstances, that you would sue a minor and there would be like a lot of money on the line. The reason some people do that is that judgments tend to be good in most states for 10 years, and then you can even get them re-upped so it goes beyond 10. And so somebody may be 16 today, but the judgment's good until they're 26 and you can get it extended. So if you're persistent, you can keep attaching their wages and, garnish and going into their bank accounts and doing all sorts of things to get the money. So that's why some people actually sue minors.
Could I get, I don't know which one's PCR. Could I get Program by any chance on my PL? I think my PL is kind of messed up again.
Okay.
Can't hear anything. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Is this an Alda interview?
After Megan, yes. Auto interview.
You got me. Thank you so much.
Okay. Megan. Huh? No, they didn't tell me.
I don't think the poll is up. It was up. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm so.
It just glitched.
Oh, it glitched. I'm so out of it today, guys. I apologize. I drank 2 cups of coffee. I've had a Monster. Just dragging ice.
I'm out of it too.
My insomnia has become a huge problem. But I don't want to take sleeping pills for it.
I'm not going to tell you what I do.
What do you do? Tell me.
A lot.
I know Lunesta.
Lunesta. There's this sleep aid pill that I take on top of that. And then there's this other prescription that I got.
I have insomnia. It's diagnosed insomnia, but I don't want to get medicated for it.
I now know how I fall asleep because I always wondered, do I know when I'm about to fall asleep? And I can never remember. And I finally realized how I fall asleep. That whatever those pills do, it just immediately, just all of a sudden, it'll click it off. So I have no recollection of when I'm falling asleep.
Really?
It just happens.
I have an issue with coming out of, I can't stay asleep.
Well, I wake up 5 times during the night.
Same.
I wake up 5 times during the night, and I have bizarre dreams. I have crazy dreams. My dreams should be a screen. If I could turn my dreams into movies, I'd have the most successful movie studio
I wish
in
that were
the
a
world.
thing.
My dreams are insane.
Same.
That'd be cool.
Insane.
I believe, but I'm so bad. I wake up and I believe my dreams actually happened.
Oh my God. I wake up
scared as shit.
I mean, this was a dumb one, but last week, because we were talking about Kim Kardashian and the bar exam so much, I had this dream.
Oh, I can't
was
wait
taking the bar
He dreamt
exam,
up All
and I
Spare
was
season 2.
fucking up all the answers, and I knew I was fucking them up, and I was going insane in this examination room, and I got the results back, and I flunked, and then I wake up and I thought,
failed.
Oh my God, I'm a water. It was so real.
And that was the nightmare.
Harvey Sinatra over here.
Harvey, chicken burrito.
I figured they'd say that.
Barely.
Chicken burrito.
Barely. Huh?
I'm just gonna stand next to you guys.
Stop cheating.
You can't do that.
Stop cheating.
I didn't say I'm cheating.
You're
What's
allowed
the
to
point?
cheat.
Just try a new shot.
Can I cheat once?
Have the cheating cast on you.
Can I cheat once this week?
Hey, no, Harvey.
If you say no, I won't cheat.
What do you want to cheat for? Can we put up a
I
poll and
kind
say,
of want
can
to.
Harvey cheat?
Can I cheat once this week? If the answer is no, I'll get the chicken burrito. If the answer is yes, I'll get the tuna burger.
Okay. Can we put up a poll?
Nah,
Can-
screw it.
can
I'll just
Harvey
get the chicken
cheat?
burrito.
Oh.
No, well,
No,
hang
I'm
on.
gonna,
Let's see.
no, I
You've
want to
had a-
save.
you
I want to
can't
save that
every week.
card for another one.
You can't.
Where I really don't
You
want
can't break routine. Otherwise.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll always break routine. Harvey.
Try a new shot where I stand next to you guys.
Harvey.
No.
Harvey.
It looks ridiculous. No, it looks ridiculous.
Harvey Levin.
It's too staged.
They just want to try something.
No, it looks too staged.
Mr. Levin.
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah. No,
By the way,
it looks too staged. It's like, why are you standing?
A lot of people are saying yes, by the way, but if you don't want to cheat, don't.
It's not working.
I don't think he.
Derek stands.
Derek stands. Brendan.
Beckerman stands.
Brendan.
No, but it's more natural because you're sitting there.
I feel like when I do it, like, I feel like you're like lying back.
But you should be like looking at your computer and then swing around.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're doing it.
So,
and then swing
are
around.
you coaching him on making it look natural?
Yes.
What?
Look at the shot. It's Hollywood, dude.
Dude, you're telling me that doesn't look good?
I do feel like I'm always like lying down.
Look, that looks great. Wow, look at us next to each other.
What's wrong with that?
It looks ridiculous. Over here.
And they're blocking it
Perfect.
up here.
Okay, let's go. Meghan Markle. How long do we need for this?
No, they're asking the wrong question. How short is he?
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. What are we doing?
Meghan Markle.
What's the name
Why
of
does
this
this smell
thing?
like wings? You get wings?
Close
Yeah, why does it
personal
smell like
friends.
Dude, what
Dude,
the
those
hell?
smell so bomb.
What happened?
Bro, come look at this feast.
What the hell's going on, sports?
Oh, wow.
Look at the.
Dude, you would.
What
Damn.
Are they wings? Can I have one? Yeah.
Okay, this place is awesome.
What's the occasion?
Wow, Babcock treats his staff better than you, Harvey. Anyway,
Can I expense this though for real? Because wing chicken's very
close
expensive.
personal friends.
Must be a holdover.
Brie Larson.
Wait, which one's he doing?
Henry Golding.
Which one does he have? He doesn't.
Wingstop.
Lily Collins. Jack Quaid.
I know.
Wow. Always got to give the boss a cut.
Oh, it's great.
Now this guy's gonna come over and say, have some like
It's really good.
Some
some
decor.
respect for, yeah, and a little decorum for like. You're gonna come over here with your greasy ass hands and come stand next to me.
You're clear.
Took 2 bites and then threw it out. Didn't even put it in the compost bin.
Wow.
There's
are we
a guy who
waiting
doesn't
for?
care about the planet.
Instead of
you're
focusing
worried
on
about
out with their
billionaires.
asses, we need to focus on getting trash cans back. Like you need to focus on the
That'll be the
important.
next. That'll be the next one.
Okay.
Get rid of Congress and then we'll work on trash cans. Here we go. Okay. Hold on. Who's in it again?
I got it,
Oh, okay.
I think. All right. Meghan Markle is getting back to her acting roots, although there's a little twist on this. I don't know how much acting is going to be happening.
When
but
you play yourself, are you acting?
I guess that depends. Some people would say, never mind. Anyway, she's got a role in a movie, by the way, a cast that's one of the best looking
great cast. Brie Larson,
Lily Collins, Jack Quaid, and Henry Golding. They play, it's called Close Personal Friends.
So it's basically two couples, and one is super famous, and one is not famous at all. And it's set in Santa Barbara, which is where she lives. She lives in Montecito, which is the suburb.
So you got to have some locals, I guess. Meghan was actually spotted around Santa Barbara shooting a few scenes.
Pasadena. They shot it in Pasadena.
They shot it in Pasadena?
Yeah, they shot it in Pasadena. I know. I know.
So it's a cameo.
No. There's a reason why they shot it in Pasadena. Can I give you a fun fact?
Please.
30-mile zone. that you don't have to pay for extras.
The TMZ,
if it's
you might
within
say.
the 30-mile zone of the Writers Guild.
Right.
If it's outside, it costs a lot more money.
They have to pay
So that's what
extras.
they
They
did.
have to overnight people. And
30-mile zone. TMZ.
So she's doing a cameo essentially. So this is probably her dipping her toes back into getting back into that. She hasn't acted for 8 years.
So the question is she now going to really do it, or is this just? Apparently she has
Does she
a really
get the
good
bug
friend.
because she's back on the
But
set?
she supposedly has a really good friend on this.
Well, she's probably bored of selling. What does she sell? Like jam, strawberry jam, or whatever she does.
And
in
she makes
Montecito?
popcorn out of real
I feel like
corn.
I feel like both of you are making fun of that industry that she's.
I'm not making fun of it. I mean, it's just she's clearly bored, is getting back into this, and it's
She's
smart.
an actress
it's smart
by
by the
trade.
studio though, because it'll get eyeballs on it for sure. People are, whether you feel one way or another about her, people are going to be interested in seeing her.
So, but the question is, what is she going to do? Because if she presents as this hoity-toity, like famous person who's in her kitchen doing all of this stuff, it could either go where people say, "Oh, you see, I don't like her," or it could be she's making fun and I like her more.
right.
So
It's going to be a brief cameo. Let's be real. That's what it's going to
be like. Oh, you're in Santa Barbara. Of course, you bump into.
So is she
Meghan
friends
Markle.
with the famous couple or the not famous couple? My money is on the famous
Ooh,
couple.
I mean, you would think it's the famous couple, but maybe that's the twist.
Hi, I'm Nikki from Nashville. I'm excited to see Megan on the big screen in a film role, even though it's going to be a small part. I'm excited to see her get back out there in an acting role. It is what her first love was before Harry, so I'm excited for the movie. It sounds like a great, lighthearted way to get back into an acting role.
You know, she probably got used to like craft services and everything, so of course she's going to go back.
Of course.
Actually, she probably
She'll
goes
do
to
craft services.
She goes to the craft services like, "Oh, you're doing it all wrong."
Right.
Where's the jam?
Okay. When is the Congressman coming on?
11.
We put up the poll anyway. Can Harvey cheat once this week?
What'd they say?
76% say yes.
Did they say?
I'm
Wait,
going to hold it then.
are
Okay,
you
you're gonna
saying
hold
that the one chicken wing was cheating?
No.
No.
He
I was
wants
gonna-
something other than what they voted for today.
But what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'll take the one that I really want and then pick one that sounds better that I don't, and then I'll cheat tomorrow. So I'm going to rig it.
Cool.
Knowing that they're going to pick the cheat.
Right, I'm going to rig the cheat. Is that you?
Except you're telling them that you expect them to rig the cheat.
Unless I
so
have
what if they
kids.
rig it the other way?
No, I'm just a chick magnet.
Yeah, clearly.
Right.
No one could ever lock you down.
All right.
Crafty chats
Congressman
guilty.
Harry.
It's a day out on the lake.
I remember that day.
Yeah.
I remember that day. Lake Berryessa.
I don't think they really like that story.
What?
I don't know why.
What story?
Story we just did.
Oh, sorry.
Who you know
Can't please
fresher
all
than
people all the
Hove?
time.
Right.
Oh, God.
I went to Craig's last night,
You went to Craig's?
and I go to leave. I get in the wrong Uber, so I have him circle around. I'm like, wait, we're going south. I need to go east. So we go 2 blocks. He takes me back to Craig's. I got one of the Beverly Hills Housewives Uber. She was waiting to go home with her date. Anyways, we were cracking out in the middle of.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And we exchanged numbers. She's like, we have to have proper drinks over this now.
That
Laugh
is
about it.
hysterical. Which housewife?
Sutton. It was the funniest thing.
That is
We're in
funny.
the street cracking up. Her date's there. She's like with this guy.
That
I'm like,
is funny.
Oh my God.
How is Craig's?
Charles, you got gummies?
I always get the chicken.
Gummies?
What?
What kind of gummies are those?
Don't worry about
Elton John was there?
Get some wings.
Get out.
Special gummies.
Get out.
Yes.
Oh, how the
I'm working here.
the wings are good.
Good, right?
Or
Where'd you get
TDS. Is there his
Wingstop?
TDS pills?
No ads.
Yeah.
I got a friend over there.
I hate to do this.
She hugs me when I go.
She hugs
around
you?
the counter. I hug her.
How old is she?
Get
Not even kidding. How what?
How old is
This
she?
guy is the king of fast food, man. What's that, Danielle?
Why?
Babcock, don't say that.
20?
Babcock?
What?
What if she's watching?
Hi! Love you.
Harrigan. Okay.
Hey, Harv, if I may, try to shorten your outer intro question.
Okay.
It was pretty lengthy the other day.
Okay. Hey, Congressman, it is Harvey. Charles is coming over. Thank you so much for doing this.
Hey, Harvey. Good to see you.
Good seeing you. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Charles. Good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you, too. Good.
I love the poster.
Hey, thanks. It's a good backdrop. You know, I took some of the time that we had here and actually created a something presentable so I don't look like, you know, Darth Vader. I think last time I was with y'all, I was in the airport and I was on the go, and that
I
worked,
remember that.
but,
That's right. I remember that. Okay, here we go. We are ready to roll. Here we go.
So there is good news and bad news on the front of the government shutdown, which is now in day 37. The bad news has to do with air travel. Because of all the stress on the system with air traffic controllers and also TSA agents not being paid, they announced this morning, the government announced, Transportation Secretary said they're going to be reducing flights starting tomorrow. So get ready for some serious delays at 40 different airlines, 40 different airports. The good news is SNAP benefits are 65% of SNAP benefits will be paid in November. Some emergency funds were found. But all of these are just stopgap measures. These are putting Band-Aids on a giant wound that is this government shutdown. So when will the members of Congress get together and sort this out? When will the Senate finally get something done here? Joining us right now to talk about it, and by the way, the reason we keep talking about this is because we have made it clear what we think needs to happen, and we want to talk to as many people in Congress as we can. So joining us is Congressman Pat Harrigan, representative from North Carolina. And he is joining us now. Congressman, welcome back to TMZ Live.
Hey, guys, always great to be with you. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. So,
yeah,
we have started something here because I'm just going to talk personally. I'm sick of hearing Democrats blaming this on the Republicans, and I'm sick of hearing the Republicans blaming it on the Democrats. For more than 200 years, this country has been able to operate because Congress has been able to compromise and negotiate. They can't do it now because we're in day 37 and there's going to be a mid-air collision at some point if this continues. And everybody's dug in, sick of the finger pointing. And my feeling now is we're calling it OWTA, out with their asses. Vote against every member of Congress in the primary coming up next year and tell the nation we're sick of representatives who cannot come together. I'm sick of hearing the blame game because it's both your faults. And I think we need a clean sweep. And I think we need new people, and we need to tell them, if you do this like they did that, you're out next time too. What do you think of that?
Harvey, I've been tracking your OWTA initiative, and look, I think that I think you're gaining some steam the longer this thing goes, right? Because the longer the shutdown goes, the more dominoes that end up falling, and the more consequential this is for the American people. I mean, look, I'm tired of saying the same things after 37 days too, just like everybody's tired of hearing it. The reality is nobody wins in a shutdown. It's not about, you know, is it the Democrats' fault? Is it the Republicans' fault? The only thing that's assured during a government shutdown is that the American people lose, and we're watching the American people lose in real time. So we're all incredibly frustrated. I share your exact same sentiments with respect to some of this is dangerous, right? The longer this goes on, the more that you've got that kind of little thought in the back of every air traffic controller's head while they're trying to handle a bunch of different things simultaneously and keep people safe in the air, that I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills next week. That's not good for America. I think we can all have humanity and understand that that's the situation that we're in. And so I'm 100% on board with you.
So how does that message, and I hear what you're saying, that you agree with us, it feels like nothing will happen until more of your your fellow members of Congress agree with this, and that they are actually realizing that there is no more, the finger pointing doesn't do anything. Like, you know, even if you believed at the beginning of this that it's the Democrats' fault, and even if they believed at the beginning it's the Republicans' fault, you all have to realize that the American people are at some point just going to say, it's all of your fault, and you're all going to get voted out. I mean, even if we didn't talk about this and start this OWTA, that's where it was going to go, because eventually America's fed up.
Yeah, no, I think you're right about that, Charles, right? You're hold everybody accountable, and everybody is accountable for it at the end of the day. You know, I think you've got two really big problems here, because look, I am one that believes this is not our fault. I believe that Republicans, we did do our job on September 19th, and we have laid the groundwork for a simple, clean, continuing resolution that has no policy riders, nothing, that's controversial about it at all. But all that being said, look, like, I think one of the biggest problems that we have in Congress is that we have almost a historically low percentage of men and women in Congress who are veterans compared to our history. And if you look back in the times after World War II, we were hovering 60, 70, even up into the 80 percentile. And actually just 6 years ago, we were at 9%. Today, we're at 19%. One thing I'll tell you about veterans in Congress, and you probably didn't think I was going to take it this direction. I didn't either. But we really don't argue about reality. It doesn't matter whether we're conservative, whether we're liberal, Republican, Democrat, what have you. Like, we actually understand the problems that America faces, and we don't argue over the problem statements. I think that's one of the greatest issues that we actually have in Congress right now, is we don't agree on the problems. We've always had broad disagreement on the solutions to our problems in our country. That goes all the way back to the revolution. But we have rarely in our nation's history had disagreements on the problem statement, and that's where we are today, and that's why it's such a logjam.
That's a good point.
I want to just air one more grievance, that when I hear Chuck Schumer spinning this, and when I hear Mike Johnson smugly spinning this, and no, you need to listen to me. It's not our fault. Our representatives on the Republican side are doing God's work in their districts. BS. They are treating us like we're stupid, that you're at home right now. I'm guessing you want to be in D.C., and he's trying to convince us that you're better off where you are there than in Washington. I'm not buying what he's selling.
It's up to each individual member how they want to spend their time at the end of the day. I mean, certainly I've had some great time during this shutdown back here in the district with my constituents. We've had a telephone town hall where we had almost 16,000 people on it. That being said, I was up in Washington yesterday. I've been up in Washington every week of this shutdown. I've been flying back and forth, and look, I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can within my sphere of influence. The reality is I'm not in leadership, and neither are 429 other members of Congress. They aren't either. And so, look, we're stuck in this position. I would just tell you, I'm a huge fan of Dusty Johnson's bill. It's a bipartisan bill that if Republicans and Democrats can't come to an agreement on a continuing resolution, keeping the government funded, that it automatically kicks in a 2-week CR every single time, so that we never are in this situation again, and neither side can point to the other and say they're holding the American people hostage. I'd be in great favor of passing that bill, and that's exactly what I think we should do as soon as we get back into session.
All right. Well, you made a reference to the veterans serving in Congress. I would love to see someone step up and be the hero. Someone step up and be the hero and say that, you know what? By the way, I would think both sides at this point would say, if we are the ones who make the first step to make this end, we are going to come off better to the American public.
Yeah, you guys think
if it is about PR,
you guys think it looks weak. It's actually strong.
Yeah, it would actually be strong to be the party that stepped forward and said, all right, we're going to end this for the sake of the American people. But we really appreciate you being with us again, Congressman, and look forward to talking to you soon when this is over.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all's perspectives, and thanks for doing what you do for our country.
And by the way, I'm kind of old, so hopefully that's going to be sooner rather than later we talk again. you got to help this guy
Amen
out.
to that. You're doing great, though, Harvey. Both you and Charles looking great.
Thanks, Congressman.
Thanks,
See y'all.
Congressman. Appreciate it. Okay, that was good.
Ready for a battery change here in a sec.
Okay.
Ooh, what is this? What is this on this phone? Social.
What?
Social is some weird. No. Hey, what are you guys doing with this phone? Kind of gross.
Oh, God.
God, you feel weird today.
Same. I feel fuzzy today.
Huh?
I feel fuzzy.
Kyle, did we get the dude?
By the way, Devin, you know what one of them, you know what their name is? Katy Perry.
Really?
Yes.
They heard that. I'm so excited to show you this thing tomorrow.
Good.
I hope you have the time.
Tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow. I don't have it with me today.
Oh, what is wrong today? I can't figure it out.
So what's the rundown looking like now?
So Kim here, and then Virginia Teacher as the D2.
Where are we doing, Kim?
Brendan.
Who's doing it?
Brendan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good shape.
What?
Gotta wake myself. You know, I'm gonna run and grab a Monster.
What do you know about I mean, she isn't looking for someone for MJ. He's a lawyer, right? The guy who's representing James and Wade. It's possible, but he's not answering.
What's his name?
John.
Katie made contact with him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm super busy. Text me the info. I'll try to move some stuff around." So we're waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry they gunned your radar.
Wade's
Sorry.
number.
And then the other.
Do I have Wade's number?
We're good. I'm up. Are we good? No, I think we're okay.
I just took a big hit.
Okay. No to the energy drink. No more caffeine. I need it.
And then the other.
Wade.
Drink a Gatorade. Am I off balance?
I don't think I have safe check, but let me check.
Coffee. Oh wow, we went dark for a second there. Sorry guys.
No, I don't have safe check either.
Could try a journalist who covered.
It does give me pause if I keep treating my heart like this.
Covered and or wrote a book about it.
Who I'm gonna call.
Sorry guys, we were dark for a sec.
I don't know who I'm gonna call.
All right, I will be right back. Is it?
Let me call her and just see if she's there.
If I move it.
Phone's hitting it.
She's on silence, but I just sent her an email. Let's do Kim. See if Jane calls
It'd be
back.
fine.
Jane Velez Mitchell.
The other, I mean, in that same vein,
I think we're
just when they were researching Diane Diamond. Diamond came up.
Okay.
Diane Diamond's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try her.
Let me just give it 2 minutes for Jane to call back.
Okay.
Let me see if I have Diane's cell.
Okay.
Diane Diamond, here's her cell. 917-61... Is my mic down?
Mic down for Harvey, please. Okay. All right, guys. While Harvey does that, you guys are going to come with me. Better time to do a transmitter test. We got Charlie Neff. Let's surprise her. Charlie Neff! What's going on? Oh, they took all the white ones. They know the white ones are the best. Is it dark in here? A little bit. Powered by Monster, guys. Take us on a tour around the office. A day in the life of Jax? No, absolutely. All right. See what's going on in the kitchen over here. Nothing much at the moment. Got a ping pong table, of course. What'd you get for lunch?
Sorry.
They can't hear you too well, but...
Did she already say that she's not?
Cheese and tomato soup combo. Like, isn't that just the perfect, like, fall meal or fall lunch?
It is actually pretty fall-y.
I like it. And you can dunk it. Not sponsored by Mel's Diner, but look at how good that is.
Looks pretty good. Charlie, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Regarding the
All right. Yeah.
I think we're back up on... Oh, they switched to my shotgun mic. That's awesome. I didn't know they could do that. Are they still working on what they need to work on? Damn, guys. Quiet day in the newsroom today. Harvey's checking if his mic is down, so I assume. All right, I guess I'll just talk to you guys. Let me come around here real quick. Hello, hello. Sorry. I'm just going to move over here. All right. Oh, Charles is still up, though. We can talk to Charles instead. Charles, how's your family?
You went with... I thought you weren't doing that, man.
What? Oh, the energy drink?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
Pretty sure I overheard that, but anyway. Whatever, I'm not judging. I have them one a day,
I feel like
usually.
It's gonna take years off my life if I keep treating
Oh, it is.
They're a hard... Well, not Monster energy drink.
Energy drinks in general should not overdo it. Well, that's true of everything. Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. Too much of anything is bad.
Family is, well, I'll show you. Still trying to pick up the pieces. Some video of some damage this morning that we got. So this, once upon a time,
yeah,
you couldn't see to the ocean there.
Yeah,
all
now you
this
can.
was completely lush.
Holy shit.
Honestly, I didn't even know this is my aunt's home.
Oh, hang on. Can't even see that. There you go. Wait. There you go.
And I never even knew that there were homes down there because it was so lush. You wouldn't even be able to see it.
You what?
But now you can see clear to the ocean, which is probably about
It's like the fires.
It's maybe a mile and a half out. You can completely see it now.
Right. Daniela's calling for you.
Nikki. Oh, we are doing. Where are we doing that? Yes, I can.
That's it. Even in
Yeah,
everything in moderation, even moderation. That's true.
Even moderation. I like that. Oof. Bad. Bad. Mm-hmm.
What else is happening with you guys? Tell me a little bit about your lives. Tell me about your days.
Okay, are we ready? Yeah, let's do Kim and then we'll do Michael.
So Kim, are we going to sound up here?
Huh? No. And plus, she's not going to do it on a dime.
Who's that?
Nancy.
Slack.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I covered this thing every fucking day. Well, I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let me lead this one. I know how.
This is
Kim.
D. This is D1?
Okay, Here we go. Welcome back to TMZ Live. It looks like Kim Kardashian is using her reality show to make, I mean, I hate to say it because I love Kim and I hope she passes the bar, but I think she's using the show to make excuses ahead of time in case she flunks.
I could not disagree more. But I'm going to try because this is what you're about to see is a preview of next week's episode of The Kardashians. And Kim is talking about something we heard at the beginning of the season. She made a reference to someone taking a hit, that someone had taken a hit out on her life. Well, now she's talking about how she found out about this.
And the distraction it caused.
Yes.
So the bar exam is 3 months away.
Do you feel nervous about the bar?
Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed.
What?
Someone from prison was like, this person put a hit out on your life.
So remember,
I mean, that's better than the dog ate my homework, isn't it?
Well, it's legit. But then last week, she talked about how she was using AI and they were giving her all the wrong answers and she was failing the practice tests as a result. So it has been...
That was a Vanity Fair thing where she sat down.
The lie detector
Yeah, the lie detector.
So now, all of a sudden, in 2 episodes in a row, leading up to her finding out tomorrow whether she passes or not.
It's not 2 episodes. So hold on. The clip we just watched, that is Kardashian's.
Well, okay, fair.
The other thing was a Vanity Fair interview.
Okay, it's a PR move.
But here's why it doesn't add up. Brendan, when did she? This would have been shot
like last year.
Last year at some point.
But also,
so
she said, no, you're right.
No,
she said
earlier
she
this
was.
year.
She said
earlier this year.
She said the bar exam was 3 months away. The bar exam was in July, so it was 3 months.
So it was earlier this year.
But also,
at that point, she was thinking about, I want to set up in case I don't.
Excuse me, but you know when the bar results come out. So yes, and that the show was timed for a day before the bar results.
So they knew that particular episode they were shooting was going to come out.
No, they just threw it in the air and said, wherever it lands,
I mean, they could have
the one that's going to air.
To me, this is calculated, right? Because we know she visits prison because she does all the prison reform stuff.
Right.
She's never going to tie someone's name to it, so it's not like, it's the easiest storyline. Like, it's an easy storyline to make up. She visits prisons. Someone in prison put a hit out on her.
No, but she said she got a letter from somebody in prison that somebody had put a hit out.
Right.
So it could have been somebody on the outside. But
still don't buy it.
Well, here's the thing. I honestly, and I swear to God I mean this, I really am rooting for Kim. I hope she passes. She's going to find out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's when they inform everybody whether they passed or failed. On Monday at 9 a.m., if she doesn't make it public, we will find out because they make the results public Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So this is nail-biting time for her.
I think she's clearly very nervous at this point. I don't think, as much as they plan things out, I don't think back in March or whatever, she was thinking, that episode that's going to air the second weekend in November.
Charles, we knew she was taking the bar exam. It's a big deal.
All right.
I was thinking of what lie am I going to tell why I disappeared for a week in Florida to come back to California if I flunked. So I thought about that for 3 months.
I like her story better.
Hi, this is Melissa from Washington. I kind of do agree that it could be like a PR thing, but everybody's using AI for everything right now. I mean, I own a business. I use ChatGPT for everything. So, of course, she used it. And yes, she's going to be talking about somebody taking a hit out on her life, of course. But hey, I'm right there with you. I'm totally rooting for Kim. I think she's going to pass. And hey, we're going to find out tomorrow. So,
well, she'll find out tomorrow.
She'll find out tomorrow. I love this morning in our morning meeting, people are like, we think she's going to pass. Based on what? They're like, vibes.
Yeah, it's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay.
Kanye posted on X a while back that he was being accused.
Riding on vibes.
Kanye put on X a while back that he was being accused of putting a hit out on her.
You know, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
ahead of time.
You want to do A1? Get A. No.
Sure.
Let's go. Okay, here we go.
Hang on 1 second, please. I'm doing something that we need for the show.
It's okay.
I'm sure if you get jail mail all the time, I'm sure if you looked in one of those letters, someone's claimed that they put a hit out on you.
You want to now encourage people, Jackson? Is that what you're doing?
What, to put a hit out on you?
Yeah, what are you saying?
What the?
Jackson,
No.
think.
What? How is that encouraging people? Tell me. I want to learn.
This is it. There should be some activity in the room for A. We can walk over there.
Huh?
We should start with some activity behind us and not have an empty room. Because right now, that shot is like an empty room. I'm just saying, like here.
All right. Eric, we're going to be over here somewhere.
You and Andy. That's exactly what he's wearing these days. A hat and a lumberjack sweatshirt. Or long.
Harvey, what do you want us to do for A?
What do we want us to do for what?
What do you mean by activity? Where do you want to start?
See people.
So you want to see the whole thing?
Yeah, I want to see people.
Okay.
People. Yeah. People who need people.
Okay, first of all. Exactly what I said.
That's exactly what he said. No.
MJ biopic.
MJ biopic. First trailer.
Just MJ trailer. You don't need debuts. MJ trailer, : no sign of alleged abuse. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You ready? Welcome to TMZ Live, the long-awaited Michael Jackson biopic. The trailer has now come out, and it has ignited a real controversy that we knew was coming. When you watch this trailer, which you are about to, you are not going to see anything, not a hint of the allegations of sexual abuse that were made against the singer.
No, the trailer and the film is directed by Antoine Fuqua, but the trailer at least does not. It's all about Michael's music, which is an incredible draw. And let's face it, that's the reason they're making this movie.
That's why he was famous.
It's why he was famous. It's why they're making the movie. But the critics, ever since they announced that they were even going to make this movie, this was their concern. And clearly the producers and the director don't really care, because at least based on this first trailer.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made, the songs are ready. Let's take it from the top. This is your story. Honor your past and embrace the future. That's what people want.
You know,
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay.
There was one little flash there where you saw him in the same outfit that he was in when he was burned from during the Pepsi commercial.
Yes.
So they're going to go into a lot of his life. Now, the movie, it's important to note, was produced by the Michael Jackson estate. And there has been a lot of buzz that they are not going to dip their toe into these several decades of allegations that Michael Jackson molested children.
Or that, even more offensive to some people, that they will present Michael as the victim. That he was the victim of an extortion, and that he was he was just destroyed by the press and the media, that he never did anything, and he was never convicted of anything.
He was acquitted.
He was acquitted. So maybe if they had put that in the trailer, that would have created an even bigger furor.
But we know that there is going to be some mention of the Jordan Chandler case that he settled, because, or at least there was, I guess maybe they're gonna have to take it out. Remember, they had to do reshoots because they found out, they remembered that there was a clause in that settlement that they can't mention.
Can't talk about it.
They can't talk about it. So they had to go back and do reshoots. So clearly they're gonna make some references.
In case you don't remember, Jordan Chandler had gone to Neverland and had sued Michael Jackson civilly in 1993. And saying that Michael Jackson molested him. And after a series of depositions that were taken, Jackson settled for $20 million. And a lot of people have grasped onto that and said, you know, despite the fact that he had been acquitted.
He settled by paying $20 million.
Paying $20 million. He was acquitted in Santa Maria in another case involving another child. Now, there are two people now, Wade Brodson and James Safechuck, who are suing him currently, suing the estate for what they say is molestation.
And I would be really shocked if their cases are mentioned at all.
No way.
They're not going to be, because they're open, so that won't be there.
So the question is, can you do a biopic without mentioning it? That's the question.
The Austin Butler Elvis movie never really got into the fact that she was 14. I mean, they just showed him talking to her when she was young, but the movie didn't really dwell on the fact that she was underage.
But he was never ever accused of anything in that.
He didn't have to be accused, he married her, we know.
But here's the other side of it. That if they're going to get into the abuse at the hands of Joe Jackson, if they're going to get into the problems that he had after the Pepsi commercial and everything else, so they're showing more than just music, then the question is, how far should that go? If you open the door, should it be wide open, or can you just open it a crack?
I think the people who want to see this movie don't want to see that. They're going because they love the music. And people who care about the child molestation case were never going to see this movie in the first place.
I don't know that that's true.
And you know that you see in the MJ the musical, they make a very obtuse reference to allegations, and that's it.
And that's the estate as well.
Right, and that's the estate as well. So there's something there, and maybe the movie is going to be sort of the same, in the same vein.
You know, the Bruce Springsteen movie coming out, It's not about Bruce's whole life.
Which is out now, yeah.
And it's not about his whole life, it's about a particular album. So they really narrowed the focus going in. This is Michael Jackson's story.
Yeah.
You know, having covered all those cases, having covered the 1993 case, having covered Santa Maria, having covered James Safechuck and Wade Robeson, it's a big part. It is a big part. And I disagree with you that I think people, you know, we've talked about this a million times, that people can love somebody's music. I mean, there was somebody just came out today. Raven Simone came out today.
Talking about
said,
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby can be a great actor and not have to.
Right, and she separates those parts of his life.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be, it's more, I agree with you that it's more jarring for it to not be there. I agree with you that people are going to come because they love the music, but it's just too jarring. It would take me out
why he
of
stopped making music.
paying attention to the music.
That's why he partly what led to his death in some ways.
One other thing.
But if it's not in there, I think it's jarring.
One other thing that's unbelievable. Jafar Jackson is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It feels like you're watching Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it really, really does. Well, I mean, they're related. So, makes sense.
That doesn't make sense.
My name is Brandon Benitez, and I'm from Miami, Florida. I just watched the Michael Jackson biopic trailer, and I thought it was absolutely incredible. It showed the dance moves, songs, choreography, and larger-than-life presence Michael really had. But really what stood out to me out of everything was, of course, Jafar Jackson, his nephew playing Michael Jackson. Not just the fact that he looked exactly like him, but in the trailer you could hear he sounds just like him. And it is only a teaser, so we got mostly shots of the concert and little dialogue, but it's safe to say everybody's excited for this movie.
I can tell you're excited. We can see your background. Clearly, you are an MJ super fan. Do you want to see any in the movie? Do you think they should make? They should include the allegations?
So I've seen what you guys are saying, and I have a few things to add. So this movie, reportedly, and from the trailer, we see that it only goes up to the bad era. And there was not many allegations by that point. Most of the allegations happened after the bad era, which is probably why they kept it out of the trailer, because that didn't really happen at that time. And on top of that, this is a teaser. So obviously in a movie, mostly when you're showing a teaser, not the official trailer, but like a 1-minute clip, it's just trying to promote the film and excite the people and show the feel of the movie.
Yeah, okay. I want to say one other thing. That there is another part that I doubt will be mentioned a lot in there, which is the death of Michael Jackson. And I want to just tell you guys something, and I'm really not saying this for self-promotion because it just is sitting there anyway on YouTube. But we did a documentary, a 2-hour documentary called "Who Really Killed Michael Jackson." If you think it's Conrad Murray, you don't know the story, because there is so much behind this with other doctors. And it's on YouTube now. It's called "Who Really Killed Michael Jackson."
All right.
I'm sure that $20 million payout was shared amongst all the persons that were supplying Jordan with info, agendas, emails, appointments, meetings, and planners.
There was smoke in that case, guys. I covered it. I'm not judging it, but I'm telling you, there's $20 million was a huge settlement, and it was done after depositions.
Can you always separate the crime/allegations from the art? Sometimes I can't.
Delta 2. So we've done A, B, C,
That's been
D.
done a million times.
Separate art from the artist?
People have done that a million times, and sometimes they don't. Have they done it with R. Kelly, separated the man from the art?
No, I don't think so.
To a lesser extent. I mean, he is canceled as far as radio play.
Right.
Mostly, but people still play it at parties, at clubs.
Right. Chris Brown has had a complete resurgence. Chris Brown,
yeah. But that's not as, it's terrible, but it's not as heinous as...
Well, it was pretty terrible if you were back there the day when you saw her face.
Yeah.
You always say complete resurgence, but not mainstream.
Sure, he was
the next Michael Jackson.
He was the next Michael Jackson.
But he's not.
He was huge, but he's still...
Right, he hasn't recovered to that.
He still tours immensely, has an incredibly successful tour. Yeah. I would say that one of the differences, though, with Chris is that he did the time, right? I mean, I know we can argue about the sentence, but he did stand trial.
Do you remember though how that he did the time in a really weird way, that he faked the community service he was supposed to do? So he tried to play the system.
Right, and they violated him.
They violated
and
him.
he went to jail.
But
remember, he was even on Con Air for a day.
But he was playing the system, and that's
He
why
was trying to, yes.
Yeah, and then after that, throwing chairs out of the window at Good Morning America.
He's still a
That was
knucklehead.
after he had served
and
his
doing
sentence.
other allegations, but he's rebounded.
Virginia teacher won $10 million from the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The case
Abby's
against
Werner.
the vice principal. the assistant principal.
Was this, and this was against the parents?
It was against the
No, it was
assistant
against
principal.
the assistant principal.
Who was warned. The administration was warned about the kid bringing a gun to
assistant
school.
principal. So Abby, the teacher, was
Why didn't they
suing
sue
the
the
assistant.
parents?
I don't know why they didn't sue
Because-
the parents. They sued the school administrators.
Mother criminally charged.
No, assistant
She was
principal
already- that's
criminally
right.
charged. The assistant principal is facing
Wait a minute,
criminal
was it about
charges
this
still.
case?
Yeah.
Hey, Trent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
Get
she
my phone.
was charged for this case.
8
The
counts.
mother.
The mother.
Correct.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
appreciate it, man.
Criminally.
Got
This
it.
is the civil
Right,
lawsuit.
right.
Right.
But the assistant is too.
Right. Because
And she ended up getting-
money, and she's going to get this from the school. Is this a school district too? It must be.
No, this is against Parker. Ebony
This
Parker.
has got to
is
be
the-
against the school district too.
There is maybe a separate lawsuit, but this is against
No,
Ebony
would it-
Parker.
I know she's responsible, but
10 million.
why would they not sue the
The
school?
lawsuit alleged the assistant principal failed to act.
Right. But
I know what you're saying.
Who
I
are the
don't-
defendants? Jamie, do you know who the defendants are in this? Is the school district? It's got to be. It's got to be.
Board, yeah.
So it is the school board. Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
She's got separate charges personally for child for being a bad.
Yeah.
Is she,
Right.
is
But,
she was
but the
warned-
school district's being being sued. Right.
So the money's coming.
From the school district.
Right. She was warned separately.
No, I know that. We're trying to figure out who she sued. Who are the defendants here?
Not the way the CNN
And
story
who's
is.
going to pay the 10
Oh,
million?
and you said the school.
Administrators and the school board.
Right.
The school board.
Which includes the principal.
The principal
Right.
as
So
well.
the school
Got
board
it.
is sued, and that's where the money comes from.
Right.
Here we go.
All right.
This is Carolina? Virginia.
Newport News.
Got it. As this is sound as the verdict is read? Okay. Well, the Virginia, sorry. The Virginia case of the teacher who was shot by a 6-year-old. She had been suing. Abby Werner is the teacher. And you remember that she was shot by one of her students. She had been suing the school district and the assistant principal, saying that they did not take action that day when they knew that the student had come to school with a gun. Well, today that case came to a close. The jury reached a verdict in favor of the teacher, who was asking for $40 million. This was the verdict.
We, the jury, on the issues joined, find in favor of the plaintiff, Abigail Werner, and assess her damages at $10 million. The award interest beginning on June 1st, 2024.
So that's Ebony Parker, the assistant principal you're seeing there as the verdict is read.
The real defendant here, aside from suing the teacher and all, is the school board, because they have the money, which is, they're saying that she is an agent for the school district, and the school district or school board is responsible. The mother, by the way, not sued in this case, but the mother is serving time for essentially
4 years.
intentional misconduct involving weapons. And so
It's interesting that she did not sue the parent. I mean,
because there was no money.
Right, there's no money there. You sue the school district.
And not only that, Ebony Parker, the assistant principal, is now facing 8 criminal charges of her own related to this case as well. Typically, we see, Harvey, that a criminal case will precede a civil case. But here, it is the reverse. The civil case is concluded against Ebony Parker. Now she faces criminal charges over all of this. It's a very tragic sort of situation. With there was testimony that the administration and the principal were warned 3 times on the day of the shooting shooting, and that he had brought a gun to school previously.
So what you've seen over the last 2 years is you've seen a series of prosecutions involving parents mostly, where they have been criminally liable for their kids who used weapons to injure or kill people. And those parents are now doing time. They've been convicted of manslaughter. And this
couple
is sending...
in Michigan was the sort of landmark one where the first time
But
it
this
happened.
is
But now,
striking the law. Well,
Yeah.
the point, well, you know,
It
parents
is.
are responsible in many states, well, in all states, for the intentional misconduct of their kids if they could do something about it.
Yes.
And what they're doing is they're looking at what's going on in the country, and you're seeing a wave now of prosecutions. And I think what they're hoping is that's going to scare the hell out of parents into being more responsible when it comes to guns and their children.
This is Mackenzie in Newtown. I completely agree, Harvey. It's such a sad story and something that needs to be talked about. Like, adults do hold most of the responsibility when it comes to school shootings, especially when it comes to an elementary school. I personally think that the assistant principal in this case dismissed the warnings. You know, it's very gross and it is grossly negligent, and that the teacher probably deserves a higher settlement than she received, because I think that had she passed away, the school board would have, you know, given her family a higher, she would have given a higher settlement. So the accountability is the same whether the teacher passes away or not, which is really sad.
Well, $10 million is a big statement.
especially
agree with her.
You probably, you know, the reason you tell me the reason the jury doesn't go 40 million is you also don't want to bankrupt the school district.
Well, you're also
It's like-
looking at the earning power of the. That's one of the big things. You look at the earning power.
She said
she's a
she's
teacher.
I find the
not
whole
gonna
thing
be able
very
to work.
sad that the community has turned really hard on this vice principal as a means of addressing the broader problem with school shootings and access to guns. It's a sad commentary on this being the resolution for that.
Right.
No?
That it's not about the weapons.
That it's not about the weapons. We've lost that war, so now we're going to hold parents and school administrators to task for these kinds of things because we can't figure out gun control. You don't find that very sad?
All right, let's keep it moving here. I gotta
I mean,
catch, you know?
something's got to be done. Something's got to be done.
What's next? What's our video?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And
the ugly
The Sir
holidays.
trailer
Oh,
just
God.
dropped.
Oh, yeah.
I know, and I know reboots usually
Oh,
get a
how can
bad
I
rap.
forget?
What makes
Oh,
this
no,
cat?
It didn't. They got a great
I need to get
reception.
past
They're
this
ready
party
for it
before I
all
worry
over
about
again.
that.
Can you believe? Starting from
No, the
scratch.
party's gonna be
I
fun.
know. What do you think makes this cast different from the last cast?
Oh, just their personalities, the fact they're naughty, they're young, they're ready to
They're
go
not.
again.
Yes,
All right.
yes,
She's
Willow.
talking about the
Real
trailer
quick, last
for
question.
this
We
new
know everything
reality
that
show.
happened with Scandalval.
Yeah.
What do you think that this new group's gonna think
Got
before
it.
they like cheat after everything that happened?
Now, that would be a good thing, but I don't think
Wait.
it's going to happen.
It's called Vanderpump Rules, sir. Oh, so it's still called
Oh, my
Vanderpump
God.
Rules. They just
Get with it. You didn't know Sir is her restaurant?
No,
What's the
I
matter
know
with you?
Sir is a restaurant. I was trying to figure out whether it's
Why
in
would
the
they
title.
call it Vanderpump Rules Sir?
Because it's at Sir.
That makes it sound like Sir. It's Vanderpump Rules.
Well, if you
Sir,
think that Sir is
S-U-R.
spelled that way, yeah,
I'm not spelling it. You're saying it.
it's a homonym. How's Cleveland? Name the movie.
Broadcast News?
Tootsie, bro.
Tootsie,
Come on,
right,
man.
Tootsie, fuck, yeah.
Is that cultural
Tootsie.
appropriation again?
Friends and about to get
It was Tootsie, fuck. Okay, let's do this. That is a good movie, guys, if you haven't seen it. I wonder if it holds
I wonder.
up.
I was just saying that. I wonder if it does. It was a great movie.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Lisa Vanderpump is ready for the return of the show bearing her name, Vanderpump Rules. You know that they underwent a bit of an overhaul. They got rid of the whole cast.
Well, this is after the Scandal.
Yes, which was, remember, we thought that was weird. Like, I guess they just felt like there was nowhere else to go with the storyline, so they have Whole new cast
fresh
now.
new cast.
And they are working at one of Lisa's other restaurants. This one is at Sir.
They were both at Sir.
Yeah.
So what's the?
Well, no. So okay. So this is also set at Sir with a brand new cast, and of course the question. I mean, there was so much drama the first time.
Everyone's going to compare.
Can they match it the second? We got Lisa out, and surprisingly, she said yes.
It's not surprising.
The Sir trailer just dropped.
Oh, yes.
I know, and I know reboots usually get a bad rap. What makes this
no,
cat?
It didn't.
It didn't.
It got a great reception. They're ready for it all over again.
Oh,
Can you believe?
I
Starting
know.
from scratch.
I know. What do you think makes this cast different from the last cast?
Oh, just their personalities, the fact they're naughty, they're young, and they're ready to
They're
go
not.
again. Thank you.
Real quick, last question. We know everything that happened with Scandalval.
Yeah.
What do you think that this new group's gonna think before they like cheat after everything that happened?
Now, that would be a good thing, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay, two things. One, I love Lisa Vanderpump. She's one of my favorite people. How much did she tip?
That's what I was trying to
I was
see.
trying to figure it
looking
out,
at
too.
the screen.
I'm
I was
looking
trying to
too.
figure out,
Can you figure out
what
the
did she
money?
tip? What did she tip? It's a big question when you're in LA when you go.
I'm sure she tipped well because she's making so much money off of all these spin-offs that she's been doing. And look, a lot of people kind of questioned her business sense when she just got rid of all the people that we fell in love with over the past 10 years.
Or fell in hate with.
But the new trailer, I gotta say, looks explosive. They talk about breaking the bro code at one point. There's like girls falling on the floor. There's like people yelling at each other. So I'm already in with this new cast.
Well, I mean, the idea is when you cast them, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah,
because they know exactly what it
know
takes.
what's going on.
Yeah,
they're not being hired just to be servers at a restaurant.
No, they've looked at Tom Sandoval and said, "We're going to 2.0 this guy." Okay, it is that time of the week.
Yes, your favorite time. Tim is here with his rejects. What do you got,
What's
Tim?
going on? So, do you guys think you could throw a football through a tire that's not too far away?
Absolutely.
How far is the tire away?
Give me a
I'd say
football.
maybe
Let's go.
30 feet.
No.
50 feet,
Sorry, I'm
I don't
out.
know, no.
Nope.
Well, how about a moving tire? So check this out. One guy tosses a tire up in the air through the goalpost, and this guy throws the football, and it goes right through the tire, I should say.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. Definitely can't
very,
do that.
Very, very impressive. So
goes through the tire first and then also through the goalpost?
Well, I think he was just aiming for the tire, but then it happened to go through.
to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's impossible.
Next.
Next.
Yeah. First take, I'm sure.
All right, so Harvey, I think I got something for you. If you don't want to go out to the tennis court, but you want to continue to play maybe indoors, maybe at your house, check this out. So it's a tennis experience. It's got a tennis ball set up, and
Okay,
you hit
this
the
is
ball,
ridiculous.
and then it mimics what you do and how the ball comes back on the screen, and so you get the full workout. You can play tennis.
Isn't this just Nintendo Wii?
I mean, it's an extended version of that. But I mean, hey, if it's raining out or you don't want to go all the way out to the tennis court, there you go. You
But
get
the
your
thing
workout
is,
in.
you're
Get him one of those for
you're
swimming.
moving a foot and a half as opposed to cross.
Well, you're still getting the arm motion.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Last one.
All right, so next time you guys are at the motocross track, make sure you're paying attention and don't walk on the track, really. So this guy's walking through the track here, and then someone's doing a jump and hits him right on the. No, well, so you see him, he gets up.
Tim, you got.
No, but he gets up. He's okay.
He's totally fine, right?
He's totally
Did he
fine.
get hit?
And he walks
Concussion,
away.
nothing?
Yeah, he gets clipped on the top of the head there, but I mean, he gets up, he walks away. So.
So it's a lucky thing he had a cowboy hat.
Yeah, he had the cowboy hat.
Tim, that does not look good.
Well, it doesn't look good, but he gets up and walks away, so that's always good.
Well, so
Said it
did
1,000 times.
Dude,
Cowboy hat will save your life.
so did that cow that went into the bushes
Yeah.
and never came out that you showed us.
I know. I'm sure everyone's
Tim's still
okay.
looking for that one.
I don't know.
Thanks, Tim.
All right,
Thanks,
see ya.
Tim. Wow. Wow. Smattering of applause.
Okay.
They love Tim. The chat loves them some Tim.
The tennis ball's ridiculous.
It stays in one place.
No, I know. So you don't move. It defeats the whole
like
purpose.
hand-eye
It's the
coordination.
there are two shots you have every time.
Stays right there.
It's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, let's do headlines.
Do 'em.
What do you got, Cameron?
All right, so got
what a cute dog.
I know, his name's Atreyu. He's a German Shepherd Husky mix, and he was on a routine walk.
Is this a bad story?
No, it ends fine. I promise you it's fine. So he was on a morning walk through Los Angeles, and he accidentally ingested meth.
Oh, I saw this.
So his owners were all of a sudden not able to settle him down. His eyes were working in a weird way, so they brought him in. They drug tested him. He had a 103-degree fever, and he tested positive for methamphetamine. And this isn't the first time he's ingested drugs. He apparently, a few months ago, also ingested weed. But
Can I tell you something? That happened to one of my dogs once.
Really?
On the walk, he ingested, apparently there was a bong or something on the street, or a joint, and he just, and it was like, we were so alarmed and rushed him to the vet. It was weed.
That's what it was, yeah.
It was weed.
So the dog's a troublemaker, but he's all fine. He's fine at the end of the day. But yeah, he was high on meth for a little bit there.
You've got one in your head already, don't you? Okay. Don't say it, because then...
I won't say it, but I do. Okay. Are we ready to go, or...
Nikki? Let's do it. Oh, are you ready to go?
I'm just dragging today.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude.
I don't know
Trust
what's
me.
going on.
We're on the same level.
Do not know what's going on.
So is that she tweeted? Oh, she was actually down there. All right, so what are we rolling here?
Okay.
It might be.
It's headline time, Charlie.
My
jaw.
Team is on the ground trying to directly distribute essential supplies. All right, great.
Okay.
Where you going?
I'm just going to listen here.
It's way over here. It's pretty simple. Doesn't get any. That's it.
Humanize, spread love and relief. Okay, well,
Boy, your eyes are really going.
It's terrible. Fucking terrible. Okay.
Nicki Minaj is a woman of action. She has seen, like the rest of us, the devastation in the Caribbean, especially in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa, and the incredibly daunting efforts to rebuild and put lives back together. And Nicki not only saw this, she decided that she was actually going to do something about it. People on the island noticed that she had a team down there. Now, Nicki's not there herself, but she has a team down there actually distributing much needed supplies and other.
There's propane.
Yeah, propane, clothing, food, all sorts of things that her team is down there doing. And someone posted about it, and then Nicki acknowledged, yes.
That's really great.
They're there.
That's great.
And maybe there for a few more days. And she said, one love, Jamaica, love you.
That's really great.
Well, she's from the island, so, you know.
No, she's not from Jamaica,
yeah,
but
Trinidad
and Tobago,
so
yeah.
it's all like one people.
Right. It's the Caribbean does come together, and obviously there's been a lot of people donating time and money and resources and trying to put it together. I want to just on a personal note, thank everyone who's reached out on social media and asked how my family is doing. They are all safe, but trying to put things back together, getting some video now because they're finally getting some connectivity on the island. So we're getting photos and video. This is all that land there. I never even knew that was there. This is my aunt and uncle's house.
Crazy.
And I didn't even know those homes were there because it was so lush. And you can see clear to the ocean now, which is probably a mile and a half away. But everything has just been, the island has been deforested.
by the storm, and it is unbelievable.
Really sad to see.
A lot of people are doing their part. You know, we just broke the story. Maxi Priest is also sending supplies to the island.
Yeah.
Reggae superstar.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, Sean Paul. So, you know, it's a concentrated effort with celebrities.
Yes, and it's going to take a long time. So great that she's doing that.
Hi, my name is Alex from Austin, and I think it's really refreshing to see Nikki, doing some good deeds out there. Usually she's in the tabloids for, Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion drama. So it's really nice to see that she's in the tabloids for doing a great deed like this.
Now, what a great thing she's done.
Yeah.
Really.
We got headlines.
Okay, what do you got?
All right.
I'm going to sit while you
Ready?
listen. Yeah. Yeah.
Paw and order. Local dog nose deep in another drug bust. Literally. Like that?
No.
Okay. Rough nights, like rough.
I got the
Okay,
rough
all
part.
right. Well,
you don't have to explain it to me.
Rough night in LA. Dog tests positive for meth after walk. Nope. Who let the drugs out? Local dog won't sit, won't stay, won't stop. Looking to hang with Snoop Dogg. I'll bring the meth if you bring the bong. Dog gone high. Pooch catches some smack. Looking for a little Scooby snack. Pooch gets higher than life on meth. Pup turns walk into trip, literally. K911. My dog has... Oh, K911. My dog has meth breath. Bad trip, good boy. And then there's one that's not included in here that I saw, and I don't know who said it, but breaking bark.
Can I pick one myself, and then you can choose who you want to give the T-shirt to?
Sure.
Meth Mutt.
All right, that's the one we're doing, Meth Mutt. I'm just gonna go by XP system. Oh, no, because now if I choose, people are gonna get upset at me.
Okay, choose the fourth. Just randomly, I don't know who it is.
Okay.
Pick the fourth one.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Whoever guesses the number wins.
Okay, do that. Cameron, it's Meth Mutt.
Meth Mutt?
No, it's not. It's a mix. German Shepherd and...
That's a mix.
I'm thinking of a number.
It's a
do
husky
between
as well.
either 1 and 50 or 50 and 100.
Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50.
7.
1 and 50. It's my number, bro. You don't get to choose my number.
Why can't I choose?
Because. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Can I see my headline?
Oh, yeah.
Turn the camera.
Ooh, people are getting close, but not
Short
close
and
enough.
sweet.
Nice.
Nice. God, you guys are choosing, like, you're hovering around the number, like you're doing everything but the... There we go, Toria Williams, you win, it was 46. Toria Williams, email tmzideas@tmz.com with your shirt size, your shipping address, and your name, and who you want it signed by, and we'll get that out to you. Well done, Toria Williams.
Okay, what's G?
So, got a flight to make.
Oh, God. I don't think I can make it for the... Okay, where are we doing this here?
I'm dragging us today.
Come over here.
Okay, here we go.
What? I am so tired. You gonna make it?
Who? Him?
Kid, he looks more tired than you.
I'm really tired.
And you look, tired. Because you're tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Just saying he looks really...
Shut the fuck up and do it.
All right, here we go. Ready? Travis Kelce's got a little time on his hands. Bye week for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, got to be with his fiance, of course, right? They stepped out in New York City.
But, it's interesting where they stepped out. They went to the Polo Lounge, which is in, I believe, the Plaza Hotel.
The Polo Bar
the Polo Bar
Plaza.
at the Plaza. And it is a very high-profile place.
The Plaza, yes.
You know, you're going to be seen when you're at the Plaza.
So, hey, but you know what? You like what you like.
You like what you like. And but did they like it enough? Because look at that. They walk out with a doggy bag. And
okay, that doesn't mean they didn't like it.
What does it mean?
It means they actually really enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, you just leave it there.
Why didn't they eat their meal?
Maybe they needed to go home. I don't know. They're probably going home to watch.
It's a bye week.
Love Island or something. I don't know.
It's like there's something about this because last time we got Taylor, she was in New York. She was with Hailey Bieber, and they were carrying out a doggy bag. Gigi Hadid.
And Gigi Hadid.
And they were carrying out a doggy bag.
So you think that Taylor is a serial doggy bagger?
I don't know what it is, but I wonder about it. It's kept me up at night. It's why I'm
Swifties,
tired.
get on that.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, stream.
Bye, guys.
I'm so ready to sit down. See you guys tomorrow. I will get that video for you. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But Harvey will definitely be pleased. See you guys later.